Greetings, everybody. I appreciate y'all stepping out and welcome to another beautiful day, beautiful night. You know what I mean? It's early in the week, and I didn't realize how early it was in the week until I said that, right? Because yesterday was yesterday was Super Bowl, and I feel like the world now is looking forward to something, and then when it gets there. It's so bored now. It's so boring now that people are looking for something to do. And then when it comes, it just goes. And it's like not only did it just come and go, but now it wasn't even all that. You understand? Because you gotta think of the level of watching somebody else and you're like, why am I doing this? Right. I thought as far as the game yesterday, the the funniest part to me was just I don't know if you want to call it funny, you know what I mean? But uh the interesting part to me was just the whole I think just seeing the level of when people are really trying to fight for something, if it's real, right? Like when Tyson had the fight, that was fake, right? But like you really seeing these dudes, the frustration, they're trying to win, and it was just like, yo, what are we doing? Like there was one point where I remember the commentator said it was like 37-0. They haven't scored yet. And it was just like, damn, like if they leave this game with nothing, it's just gonna be a sad situation. You know what I mean? And with me, I'm not a sports fan, but I do like to see the World Series, playoff, especially, without a doubt. The World Series is great too, but I don't think there's nothing bigger than the Super Bowl, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. So I was just enjoying just seeing that layout. Like, damn, like what happens when a person's getting defeated? And then there's like a handful of people that's like, yo, we just gonna keep taking this shit to the end. Like, we gonna get this. And I admire that. That's just a rule of thumb. That's just like a real good, you know, inspiring message. To see people just not giving up and they're just fighting hard and they're going. And no matter what you do, whether you're doing whatever you do, it's like you're almost there, but it's like we may lose, but we're just gonna keep fighting to the end. I remember that light skinned dude, I forgot whatever his name is on Kansas City, the famous dude. He just gave up. I think he did I think he dropped the ball or something. The dude blocked the ball and his whole shit was just ravaged. And as a human being, we could feel what a person feels when they lose, right? Like, it's like a man that gets kicked in his balls. And you're a man, you're like, oh my God, I know how that feels. A woman could say, well, I only imagine how that feels because she doesn't have, testes. Well, this conversation's already going there. But anyway, but in regards to the whole game, I thought the game was good. I came into the game late. I didn't know that clown didn't show up there. Oh, he showed up there. He left early. But it's just weird now, man. Like everything now, like, I felt the game was legit. I didn't feel nobody was trying to you know, make this whole social media moment. I just felt that it was just really, really niggas was really struggling. They was really trying to get a win in, but then the goofy stuff just happening around. Shout out to Miss Jefferson. What up, baby? I didn't like Kendrick Lamar's fit at all. I didn't like his fit. He's too short. Like Kendrick Lamar has to be. Can somebody tell me how tall Kendrick Lamar is? Kendrick Lamar is way too short to be wearing. And I hate to see a dude that wears something where I'm like, all right, well, you could have just went hip hop on that. I don't know. You tell me what you think. Thank you. See, Miss they look tacky, right? Like, no disrespect, man, but I think LA dudes should just. I know it's like a parody now to come out with the chuckers and the plaid shirts looking like a Crip, but I'm gonna be honest with you. It's very hard to have a good performer. Like, I think Super Bowl, whoever does more of the creative directing for that, I don't think they allow people to live because it's Kendrick Lamar doing, oh God. I'm gonna get back to your question in this 2 seconds. Hold on. Because I love when Miss Jefferson asks the questions. Listen to me. Kendrick Lamar. And Kendrick Lamar is too much of an MC. Like, when you talk about rapper, old school / like rapper, it's getting no better than this. This is a major, like, so I feel that he doesn't have an image, but then why did he just do his video the way he did Wobble Up? Like, they I think it could have been fun that way. I think if he had kids coming out there, I think it would have been dope. I think it would have been dope if they just jammed, but I think they were just too much on not trying to give it a ghetto appeal. They were trying too hard to not make it ghetto. They was really, really trying hard to not make it ghetto and make it look like, him doing the choreography was disturbing. The pants, and I don't like seeing, pause, man, you can't wear bell-bottom jeans when you got thighs of a bitch. You just, it doesn't look right, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like I wish, if anybody, I wish SZA was wearing those pants. Like, he had no business wearing them shits, man. I don't know what's going on, man. And then it's really hard to really have a Super Bowl crowd to really get into it because you can't take the camera off of them. I don't know. So Kendrick Lamar is 5'5". Kendrick Lamar is 5'5". That nigga look like he's like 4'8". He really, really looks little. Little, like for real. But she said, "Hey, Nate, how do you feel about the black people praising the Eagles quarterback for having a black wife? Should black women care about that? Nope. Because black women are looking, y'all are giving that shit too much attention. You know what I mean? Like, black women are giving too much attention to a black man marrying a black woman. He's still gonna play with that snowflake. Yeah, he married a sister. That's great. You know what I mean? But, and then what? You know what I'm saying? Like, you think LeBron James don't be smashing white chicks on a regular? You know what I'm saying? So I feel that when black women are doing that, here we go again. Like, black women, like, shout out to Ken Thompson. I think the problem is, this is what people got to understand. Athletes get, this is how it goes in the club. Athletes respect rappers. Rappers respect athletes. But everybody, and then the drug dealer respects both of them. And then they respect him. So the athlete respects the drug dealer respects the rapper, we just all love each other, right? And I think what people don't understand is that all these men is in the same type of woman. You understand? If you see 5, 10 bad white chicks coming in with crazy bodies, like, niggas is gonna smash it. I don't care what they do, especially athletes, you know what I'm saying? So what people don't understand is that these women cater to these type of guys. You know, the rapper, the athlete, the actor, and the hustler. All these same dudes screw the same woman, all of them. So, like, when black women are giving this guy all the credit because he married a sister, knowing that most of them don't, it's like, don't give him the credit. You know, like, I think black women they pay attention to the wrong stuff. Like, I personally think black women are scared of gay men. I believe that. I think black women are scared of gay men. I think they're terrified of them. They don't want no smoke. They scared to say the wrong thing. But, you know, the brother with the white chick, they got something to say. But, wow, you know, they don't say nothing to that man that took their whole shit. They don't say nothing to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel sisters and just, like, don't, listen, he's an athlete. At the end of the day, if he gonna smash, trust me when I tell you, the woman that's attracted to men like that is not black woman. You know what I'm saying? These white women in the spaces niggas be at. I mean, trust me when I tell you, everywhere they go, they're just there. They don't even come out in the daytime. They come out wherever they are there. They eat where they go. They party where they go. They know the same people. That's just how they. A dude could be going to a business meeting. He gonna see one of them chicks just come in the building. Like, black sisters are so, and this is the truth. Look what she just said. Black women are desperate for the black love image. They desperate for an image that doesn't even exist anymore. Like, that shit is like, listen, if black men could think the way that sisters think, yes, that would be the reality. But this is not the 1960s. And I feel that sisters, if y'all gonna be pressing anybody, y'all need to be pressing the niggas that's stealing your femininity. And as a result of it, black women are stealing. Yo, I got so much to talk about with this shit, man. So please ask as many questions. Feel free to ask plenty of questions. But let me go back to this. Let me just say this, because I'm glad Miss Jefferson is here early. I'm glad that Ken Thompson is here early. I'm glad that DJ Chocolate is early. But Kendrick Lamar is a dope rapper. Like, this is the type of dude that's in the studio that's going to give you an old school 90s feel. That's a rapper. And I'm not going to say Drake is not a rapper either, but at the end of the day, this is not a good time for Drake to come into the game with this shithole in office, knowing that niggas don't respect foreigners and his country's getting shitted on with tariffs and all types of shit. Like, it's just not a good space. And Drake, the problem with Drake is not built for hip hop at all. And it's been proven when he tried to take this nigga to court. Like, that shit is corny. Like, that's why people wanted to see this performance. They wanted to see Drake suffer. They wanted to see him suffer. And Serena, I didn't even know that was Serena until later. So now Serena and SZA, man, come on, man. Come on. They look terrible. You know, and the sad part is that Serena, why? Like, Serena is such at a level of prestige, just on her levels of, you know, her game. I couldn't even have seen her cooning and playing tennis. That would have been whack. But Serena was crip walking. Yo. Oh my God. Serena was crip walking. And mind you, I didn't even recognize this. I'm not going to say the crip walk was bad. The crip walk was actually pretty good. Because whoever was doing it, I was like, oh shit, they got a girl doing it. But I guess they just tried to make the show not be offensive to white folks. Because, you know, when men do crip walking, then they're going to look at it as, you know, the men are gang members and stuff like that. The girl doing it is harmless. But then it was Serena. The Samuel Jackson shit, I thought that wasn't too bad. That was actually pretty cool. You know, I like that a little bit. I think it would have been funny if they had a white guy looking like Trump with orange hair. You know, that would have been cool. I think they should have made it more funny. But I really want to get to this, man. Shout out to AP. Because this is so disturbing where I'm going with this. Let me finish just getting on this nigga Kendrick Lamar though. Kendrick Lamar needs a stylist. Niggas from California, I don't know, man. I think there's a difference. And I'm not saying New York is not playing themselves, because Fabulous could have got on stage and looked stupid too, but sometimes it's just best to just, he'd been better off just coming out there with denim, a nice denim jeans, regular fit, with a denim jacket and some Timberlands and a hat with his braids out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that shit would have looked dope. He should have came out like a rapper, but he's so small, it looks funny looking. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the little thing with the styles with, no, nigga, you're not Justin Timberlake or Justin Bieber. You can't do the bell-bottom jeans. Short guys don't look right in. Let me tell you the problem is, check me out, hear me out on this, right? When a short dude has on, if you're not like a Lenny Kravitz type of body, you're gonna look like a little bitch. Like, Kendrick was looking like, you ever see a short girl that got tight pants on, her ass looks all fat and shit, and legs? This nigga was bringing too much attention to his thighs because he's short. You know, when niggas is short, you just don't see nothing but little legs and a head. You know what I'm saying? Then what was even more disturbing was the choreography. It was just like, y'all are trying to do this shit for white America too much. Like, white America loves this street shit. Like, just do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It was just, the show didn't give that feeling like, yo, this shit was crazy. And then when he did the whole, what was the thing? When he's, hey Drake, I hit you like, I'm like, yeah, he's not gonna do the whole song. I don't really think there's a lot of people that could perform in front of a crowd like that. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel they gotta water it down too much. They don't want to scare people. Like, I'm a fan of a lot of rappers. Like, I fuck with a lot of South shit. I love Future. But then there's just some people I can't see. Listen, I'm a big Chris Brown fan. I can't see Chris Brown doing the Super Bowl because he's gonna have to water it down. And I don't like that. I like the Chris Brown that, you know what I mean? Just be yourself. But I feel the Super Bowl performances are really hard for people. There's just not too many people that could pull that off. Yeah. He said, what height is considered short, Nate? Now listen, when you are a short dude is like 5'5" and below. To me, shorter. Like 5'7", some dudes think is short, but 5'5", I would say 5'5" is a little, you know what I'm saying? A little different. I think that this is the problem I feel with Kendrick. As a stylist perspective, right, from you gotta dress the part. And I feel that he doesn't have a good image for that yet. I don't know what his image is, and I just feel that they was doing that shit too much for the Super Bowl. So short dudes gotta understand there's certain clothes that accommodate you, and there's certain clothes that's not gonna accommodate you. You can't be wearing bell-bottom pants, because let me tell you the problem is, we can see the length from your waist to your ankle, and that shit is like a half an inch. And then you got these big bell bottoms on. It's making you look like you're going like a girl's body, like one of them country singers. That don't look good. You know what I'm saying? You have to be a tall, them shits in this world. I mean, granted, niggas is wearing bell bottoms. Look at back in the day. If you see niggas with turtlenecks with big afros, they was wearing that shits like that. But today, if you're going to bring back bell bottoms, it's for tall, linky niggas. You can't wear bell bottoms on a man and bitch just be short. Unless you gay and you got, you know what I mean? You trying to have like ass and legs, you know what I'm saying? Because remember, bell bottoms did come back recently throughout recent years, but this nigga Kendrick shit was just looking awkward. It was disturbing. It was really fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? He was looking crazy. So if you're shorter, or you're 5'5", DJ Chocolate, so 5'5", once again, you know, you just gotta wear clothes that's accommodating to you. You know what I mean? Short dudes could wear skinny jeans, but you can't really fuck around with no bell bottom. That's like DJ Mustard and bell bottoms. Like, can't be no fat nigga with them shit. You know what I'm saying? So bell bottoms is back, but it's not for everybody. You know, styles are not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Bell bottoms came back though. Like I told you, it came back. Listen, we didn't just leave the 1970s and the bell bottoms are just coming back. Them shits came back in the late 80s. They came back in the early 90s. I remember that. They were coming back and forth for a minute. You know what I mean? And some girls still wear bell bottoms all through the years. But for men, you got to be careful. If you look like Lenny Kravitz, you could fuck around and you wear them shit. You know what I'm saying? If you a reggae singer, one of skinny, Buju Banton type, even them, you can't mess around, because sometimes the shits could be so bell bottom, they wear a drapey where it looks like a dress. Pharrell wears them shits. Pharrell wears bell bottoms like crazy. Yeah. And it doesn't look good on everybody. You know what I mean? You know, it just doesn't. They were doing a lot of little shit there, because Drake wears bell bottom jeans. Yeah, it just wasn't a good fit. I don't think, respectfully, the last time I seen LA dudes have a good fit on stage is when them niggas is cripped out. They just not good dressers over there, man. Something is missing over there in LA, and they just can't. Listen, the Game has more of a New York swag, right? And he's a LA nigga, but he would have never wore them shits. And if we did, he'd be looking like Buster trying to be fabulous. Like we wouldn't give him the hood pass with that. But Kendrick, he's just too little to not wear. Kendrick should have just had he could have just went there with a dope outfit, like a costume type of shit, because he's little. You know what I'm saying? So he could get away with that shit. Me as a big nigga, you can't do no costume and be no big nigga. You can't put Shaq in no fucking costume. He's gonna look crazy. He's too big. Pause, you know what I'm saying? Can you see Jay-Z doing the Super Bowl? Yes. Jay-Z can do it. That's a good question. Jay-Z can do the Super Bowl because Jay-Z, I'm not gonna lie, man, Jay-Z just knows how to pull shit off. He wouldn't do certain songs. He's not gonna do it, brush it off your shoulders. If you feel it, then go and brush your shoulders. Like, I feel that Kanye and Jay-Z at their prime, they could have fucked that stage up. Was a vibe to the Game. I would love to see Jay-Z and Kanye perform that song. Oh my! I couldn't have been a creative director. I would have been sensational. If Jay-Z and Kanye could have, did they ever perform that song together? Was a king to a vibe, was a vibe to a game, whatever that shit, yo, that, to all my non-believers. You know the song. Let me just give you a quick little hint of it. Jay-Z and if Jay-Z and Kanye was speaking, what I would do to see them niggas to perform that song. God damn. That's a major song. Yeah, Jay-Z and Kanye, he would have ate that up. And Kanye, the Church in the Wildest shit here. They would have killed this. They would have killed this. If they had did this shit here.
It's pious, God loves pious. Socrates acts.
My God. This was the sickest. This is one of the most retarded songs on earth. God damn. If they had did this show with Kanye's mindset, forget it. It would have been the best show ever. I'm telling you. Not everybody can get on that stage, man. So yeah, Young Thug could get away with them pants. But Kendrick was looking crazy. It's too much style. It don't look good on a short person. When you're a short dude, you don't want to have a stubby body. And black women do not like a nigga with ass and hips. They don't like that shit. Black women like a nigga's butt, but they don't like ass. You understand? You got a big ass as a dude, you can forget it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it don't stop me. Now, don't let nothing stop you. 5'5", nigga. I know niggas shorter than you that got swag for days. I know this little nigga around my way named Brazzy. This little nigga's like 4'9", and he's a problem. I know my man Little Rob. I know a lot of short niggas that's swagged out. Heavy. They just, you know what I mean? Remember, short niggas could get away with shit that kids wear. You know, that's another. Short guys are the only ones that could get away with dressing like kids. Seriously, they can. Their sneaker sizes are smaller. Their sneakers are cheaper. You know what I mean? They can get away with that shit. They got to find self to turn on to a reflective in person. Say, what's your fashion recommendation for SZA? She's been in the game for 2013. Her style is still lacking. I spoke about this yesterday. SZA looks like a drag queen, and a messy drag queen. In other words, drag queens don't even be looking messy like that. Let me tell you what a lot of men are afraid to admit. They don't want to say this, but I want to say it. Drag queens know how to put it down better than a woman, because their goal is to look like a woman, right? So when they over the top, they're like, well, we're drag queens. They're supposed to be over the top. So, but you're looking at them and you're seeing no male, you know what I mean? You can't really see the male in them. With the woman, you don't know if it's a drag queen or a woman. That's a problem. So with SZA just needs, you know what your sister's going to have to start doing? I know you don't want to hear it, especially anything more than light skin. I'm going to tell you why. Light-skinned people can get away with shit because white women could wear makeup. They need it. Look at Pamela Anderson, right? She needs makeup. You know what I'm saying? So her natural doesn't look good because her face is too flawed. She has no skin. I hate to compare this to being dead, but when you die, you get pale. There's no life in there, right? So with Pamela Anderson, yeah, she's doing this natural thing, but SZA, the two women that I'm highly against, that I admire the most. Let me say this. The two women in the game that I admire the most, right, was there last night looking crazy. I didn't even recognize Serena. But when I seen the look and they showed the close-up, I'm like, come on, man. Why do you keep having this woman step out looking the same way over and over again? Like, and the problem is so many women that don't understand that. Y'all keep thinking of transgenders. Transgenders, their goal is to look natural. So be careful with what I'm saying here. Transgenders, their goal is to look as natural as a woman. Drag queens are supposed to be dolled up and over the top. The problem is that the drag queens and the gays, these niggas is the ones doing all of the styles and the makeup and everything. So when you have a makeup artist that is a gay man that pretty much is giving you a gay style of makeup and it's on a woman, it's too much. You can't have natural skin complexion. like brown and dark skin and fuck with makeup. Even if you have makeup on, it's not supposed to look like makeup. It's supposed to be in other words, if you have makeup on, it should be cover up because you got a scar. But you can't go over the top. Mary J. Blige looks like a drag queen. Everybody I'm naming you, I love. Okay? When Ciara looked like a transgender, they softened her up. Okay? When Meg Thee Stallion was looking like a transgender, they softened her up. Now they got Meg right now. Other than her feet being over extremely big, can't do nothing about that. But she looks good. But even then, they're going too far. Once you start doing the weaves to the bottom of your toes, you start looking draggish. Every female rapper looks like a drag queen, except, believe it or not, Sexy Red doesn't look like a drag queen. She doesn't. She just looks like a hood chick, which is good. You know what I mean? She couldn't have did Super Bowl. That would have been embarrassing. It would have been too much over the top. We would have felt embarrassed for that because of all them crackers, right? But SZA needs to be, SZA's going to have to go natural, and let me start from the beginning, because she's not secure with her look at all. She's mentioned it on several interviews. She just doesn't like the way she looks. And I feel that if you listen to SZA's voice and you look at her, it's almost like disappointing. You know what I mean? Because her look doesn't go with the way she looks. So SZA needs to be natural. SZA could be natural to the point where she could have a natural afro. Seriously. Now, some people say, and not get away with it. Yes, she can, because SZA cannot do drag. It doesn't go with her. It doesn't even go with her voice when she's singing. You know, if you watch this show, RuPaul's, what's the name of the show? RuPaul's show. You remember when RuPaul was doing, his RuPaul thing for many, many years. He got blacklisted. He got back. You know what happened? He got blacklisted because he told George Burns that he made a joke up. He made a bad joke about him wearing a pamper, and a lot of people didn't like that. So he went out the game for a minute. I don't know if y'all know that, but RuPaul is back in the game strong. And when RuPaul used to look like a woman in the 90s, now Cardi B and these niggas is performing like that. Nicki Minaj and all of them, they're looking crazy. So now women, when they go to MAC and all of them and get their makeup, they're making y'all up like this. They doing the shit for prom. The girls are going to high school with these big, stupid eyelashes. That shit is all for drag queens. Period. That's what they do. That's what they wear. You know, we all thinking transgender. Transgenders is trying to fool you. You know what I mean? Remember, drag queens still rock it. They still walk the streets as men. They get dressed up like that. But transgenders live that shit 24/7. It's a big difference. You know, transgenders, they cut their dicks off, when the drag queens, most of the time, they keep their shit there. But they're performers, you know what I mean? So when they go to clubs, they're performing in drag. That's why they say in drag. So when you see a woman with blonde hair and she's dark skinned with red lipstick, and that's the same thing drag is doing, it just looks disturbing. And with SZA needs a complete do-over. She's got to go natural. She got to take the injections out of her face. She got face fillers and her shit. You can't be African with face fillers. You can't. You're not white. And white people look deformed when they do it. Face fillers never come out good on anybody. We can tell you had work done. Shaka Khan got face fillers on now. But even Shaka Khan, there's few singers that got away with dressing drag. Shaka Khan got away with that shit. Grace Jones. Certain ones did get away with it, but there's some people that just never got away with it. Mary J. Blige is a horrible dresser. Horrible. She's a horrible dresser, man. If you ever look at Mary Natural, even with the scar on her face, she's naturally beautiful, gorgeous. And she got a nice grain of hair. Yeah. The shorter the men I dated, better style than the taller low key. I could believe that. A lot of tall niggas don't know how to have. Listen, there's niggas out here that the thing is with a stylist, you got to be careful. Some people can dress and they can't dress other people. Some people don't dress, but they know how to dress people. Some of the best stylists in this world, they're regular looking people, but they know how to do that shit. But then of course they know how to put it down when they got to go to something special. But taller men, a lot of tall men don't dress because they just feel they got the height. So they just like, fuck it, I'll look like whatever I want. But this is the difference. If a tall dude wears basketball shorts and some Yeezy slippers, some Yeezy slides and a tank top, he could get away with that more than a short nigga. He'll demolish a short nigga with that same fit on because he's tall, he got that height. So the fact when a shorter guy is short and he don't got the height, he has to wear good clothing. You understand? But when you tall, you got the height, you ain't got to do much, especially if you got a good build. You got a good build and you tall, forget it's over. You know, I saw Sis in 2004, she looked completely different. She just never had it. She never got it right. She never got it right because again, you know, SZA got work done too early. There's some women out here that they just have a natural flow, and once they come in the game, that's it. They don't have to do much. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a couple examples of what I'm talking about in a minute. SZA used to have, shout out to braids like Brandy. SZA used to have a natural look when she first came out that she has gained a lot of fan base. She looks crazy now. Yeah, she just looks crazy now. So even on the show, she performed and she got on the floor. That was cool. That was nicely rehearsed. But she should have just came out there like a queen for real, not a drag queen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think women know how to look like a queen anymore. They keep going drag with it. You know, like Beyonce's mother looks like a drag queen, a transvestite they used to call it, right? Beyonce sometimes be looking draggy, and now she got a daughter looking like a drag queen. You know, y'all can't do, as a black woman, you just can't do too much color in your face. It doesn't, because they're doing that. You can't do what they do. You just can't do it. It just doesn't look good on you. No matter how much, you probably could have the top stylists and makeup artists in the game. It's still, they're clowning you. It doesn't look good. You know? They get that artificial pussy. That's what the transgenders get. Yeah, but remember here, this is about drag queens. Drag queens has a big impact on the industry because that's why that gay dude said months ago, years ago, that they run black women's beauty tips. They run it, and they do, because they're the ones that sponsor it. They're the ones that delivering it. If you got a woman doing your makeup and a gay man, they're gonna let the gay man do it first, when you should let the woman do it. You understand? If you go into Mac and you want somebody to do your face, they're gonna let the gay flaming nigga do it quicker. They will. A woman will listen to beauty tips from a gay man before she listens to it from a woman. And y'all know it. Because black women love gay people. Gay men, they do. Is Sexy Red actually sexy to real men? Does she satisfy fantasy to men? To a degree, you know what I'm saying? She hood. You know, she just got a kid butt. It's called kid booty. Like, she ain't got like a nice body. But, you know, Lotto got it, the body though. You know, I don't care what color of hair that you put on Lotto. Lotto just got a nice body. So the thing is with Sexy Red, she's like the hood booger girl. Like, we all know a woman that looks like that. I know plenty of women in my hood that look like that without the red hair. So, yeah, you know, fucking Saturday night, Friday night, niggas is bullshitting, and he got some hood squallies that's bullshitting, want to drink and come over and come through. Niggas will beat that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of niggas will fuck Sexy Red. Trust me. Now, is she sexy? No. She's not sexy. Hold on. Let me tell her to lock this door. Shit. Babe, make sure you lock that door on the car. Sexy Red is not sexy, no. Lotto sexy. Who else is sexy? Tim's is sexy. You know what I'm saying? Keep naming the people so I could show them. I think transgender messed up suggesting facial surgery. Nah, transgenders pulling the game off, man. They pulling it off because transgenders' goal is to look and feel like a woman. When, like I said, a drag queen, they believe in doing a Vegas show and going over the top. The more over the top they go, the bigger they become. That's just how it was, you know what I mean? That's why Grace Jones was such a monument in the transgender in the drag queen game, because she looked like a man that became a woman. So that was a big thing for Grace Jones, but she was a woman, you know what I'm saying? SZA was naturally bad, no work was needed. Right. Well, you know what it was? Even when she was naturally bad, she never had a style. See what I mean? That's another thing too. Like, you know, sometimes if you could just see these women with a little bit of makeup on, just a little bit, just enough where the light hits it and it looks good, it's enough because you're black. You can't have skin like this and then want to fuck it up with 15 different colors. It looks crazy. You said Blue Ivy looks like a drag queen. Yeah, she looks like a little drag queen now. You know what I mean? She's not the cute little kid anymore. Kids are not cute now. Pass by high school right now. These girls got on leggings, tight ass leggings, Jordans, with eyelashes and makeup on their face. Now an older nigga, the problem with when young girls wear makeup, it's not good because it appeals to old men. Makeup is to show that you're mature. So if you're a white girl, back in the day when we had the white girls that was in high school and she smoked a cigarette and she wore makeup, they got away with it. Black girls didn't come to school like that unless she was hanging with white girls, because none of the black girls wore no makeup. They were just cute. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they probably put a little bit of lipstick and they take the lipstick off before they go home. But the white girls, they came in looking like sluts. Mad makeup on, Jell-O on their hair, and cigarettes with Converse on and tight leggings. They look like whores because makeup makes you look mature. TJ Chaka said, based on that video I saw with Sexy Red, she gives fire head. I listen, to me personally, you know, I couldn't fuck with Sexy Red because she looks like a family member. She's just like a cousin, you know what I mean? Not my cousin. She just looks like, you know, you go to a family reunion, that's your cousin and shit from Virginia or something. I couldn't fuck with her like that. Just her. Hood chicks I could, but not her. She just doesn't do it for me. You know what I'm saying? Somebody suggested I should watch that video a while back. But Jefferson said, what's your opinion on Tim's makeup and fashion? I feel like SZA can take... Tim's is a bad motherfucker. I'm telling you right now. And I hope she don't fuck around with that bullshit, because she came into the game natural. Her body is fire. She got one of the best bodies in the game right now, low key. As far as singers, natural body. And look at her skin. You can't play. See, what's the chick from the Jamaican chick, Spice? She looks crazy. It doesn't look, listen, the blue hair shit you just can't do. You're gonna look draggish. There's nothing sexy about a woman that looks like a drag queen. That's a turnoff. A man won't even know it until he say, like, I never thought of it that way. Not a transvestite, not a transsexual. You know, because there's transsexuals that look like Maya on YouTube. I showed y'all one. You can't go by a transvestite or a transgender. them motherfuckers be looking like women. You don't want to compete with that. That's not a competition because that's a whole different operation. We're speaking in terms of men. These are brolic niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a couple of them got OD with it. A couple of them got OD with it, and they went into this form of I don't know. You have some of the transgenders like who's the big transgender that came on the show with? She just recently came on the show with what's the talk show host chick's name? Damn, Tamron. And Tamron was going crazy over her. She just was only like a week ago, and it just was actually disturbing, but that's different. But again, look at her. Every fat girl that looks like this chick I'm talking about looks draggish. So it's drag. I get you right. You can't get them mixed up. Drag is different because drag, them niggas still got dicks. A transgender could probably have that shit cut off and do an operation. They got hormones and everything. Drags don't go that far. Because if you look at RuPaul takes his shit off and he's just a man. I mean, he's still feminine looking, but he's just a bald-headed nigga. You know what I'm saying? And RuPaul is married to a man. You know what I'm saying? Just like Lil' Kim, she messed her face up. Lil' Kim messed her face up when she started fucking with Pamela Anderson if she tried to like a white girl. See, the biggest problem with black girls, y'all don't look good with two ways. You don't look good when you try to look white, and you don't look good when you try to like a drag queen. It don't look right. That's why y'all gotta stop fucking with that shit. Black men do not like makeup on black women. Just to let you know, they don't like it. Latin and white women, they don't notice the difference. They don't notice the difference. They don't be like, oh, your makeup is good, girl. No, men don't compliment your makeup. That's gay niggas do that, you know what I'm saying? Like, your makeup is nice, you know? Unless she like says, oh, your lipstick looks good or whatever, you know? But he gonna be like, oh, girl, your makeup is so nice. That's just some gay shit, you know what I mean? Respectfully. Chris said, it's scary. I see high school in New York dressed like grown adults, wigs, lashes. Yeah, that shit is crazy. If you ever see a woman that's 15 years old and she puts on makeup, she gonna like she's 25 instantly. Instantly. And as a man, you gotta be like, damn, I ain't looking over there. Because now you're looking at this fat butt on this little girl. You seen the fat butt on this little girl, and now you see her face, and it looks like a grown woman. So now you're like, well, is she really 15 or is she 25? See what I'm saying? If she was 15, you'd be like, yo, she gonna be bad when she get older. That's the most a nigga would say, yo, she gonna be a problem. And when she get in 5 years, she's gonna be a fucking problem. But, you know, now you got that motherfucker that's looking at her like, well, shit, damn, you know, she look like a grown woman. That means she want to fuck with. They look at that as a woman that's eager to fuck with a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Opinions of Summer Walker, she had work done. Nah, I can't fuck with Summer Walker. She had work done. Work done is for transvestites and transgenders. You get it? So now you start getting work done. Drag queens don't get work done. They get fillers and shit like that, and they do all that, but they don't go get surgery. You understand? Transsexuals and transgenders do that. So now you got the straight woman going to get that shit, and you're competing with a transgender now. Because remember, when a man gets a job done to look like a woman, it's going to be flawless. It's going to be flawless because they know what to do. The woman don't know what to do. She just going to get a fake ass, and now she got no hips and no legs. That transgender is on point with that shit. They're going to fucking, they know their goal is to look like a woman, so they have to be able to fool a man. The woman is just Summer Walker type of woman. They're not trying to get surgery, so they're not trying to fool a man. They're just trying to get their butt big. See? So it's a different agenda. She has a baby face. She's cute, but she doesn't have an image. The only one right now that got an image right now in this game on a chocolate tip is Tim's. That's it. She got it. Because she's just a natural looking woman. So she's not going to look right if she goes, you know, the wave of the straight hair and blue hair. She's going to look like fucking stupid ass damn Spice. Spice is just, niggas ain't trying to fuck with Spice. Spice looks like a man. And that's what they mean when they say you look like a man. It doesn't mean that you look like a guy. It looks like you look like a drag queen. Yeah, I hate when beautiful natural black women. Yeah, you can't be a naturally black woman and fuck with your face at all. The most you can do is put some powder if you're too oily. And even that, you don't want to hide that too much because you're black. That is the makeup. That's natural makeup. How do you fuck that up? How do you even allow the makeup artist to touch that when they don't need to? It's not like you're Pamela Anderson where you need makeup. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Madison, T.S. Madison. Thank you. T.S. Madison. That's just transgender, drag queen, all the above. You know how many sisters look like her? There's a lot of big sisters. When they get their makeup done, they do that same shit T.S. Madison does. That does not look good. Men do not like that shit. Okay? Gay niggas like it. So you may have the gay nigga that's like, oh girl, you work it because you look like a drag queen. That's why gay men like it. But straight men ain't gonna like it. Straight men are not gonna just kick it to no T.S. Madison looking black woman. And they don't even know why. They're gonna probably be like, oh, she could lose some weight. No, nigga, it's the over the top shit. Because if you're gonna be that thick, you should be natural. You know what I mean? Natural enough where you could pull your hair back and you just got a pretty face and maybe you put a little bit of eyeliner on, not much. So you got a lot of white women trying to look like a black woman. Yeah, but they could pull it off though. A lot of white women could pull off looking like a sister, but a black woman cannot pull off looking like a white woman. Because remember, the look white is going backwards. So if a white woman is trying to prove look like a black woman, yeah, she gets a tan. She got a nice little African black woman's ass. She got a hair bump like a sister. That shit is wavy. She can get away with that, but you can't be a black woman and try to be them. It's just not going to look right. Remember, when she wears a weave as a white woman, they believe her. When a black woman wears a weave, they're like, oh, that's a weave. So they don't even accept her shit being fake. You understand? That's so true. Chris, my daughter is in middle school and the girls are wearing full face makeup. I'm telling you, teachers, talking to Chris, but I'm telling you, listen, high school, they do that shit in middle school, man. That shit is no good. If your kid is wearing makeup, that's bad because that appeals to old men and niggas are going to lie about their age. Because what happens is this is what happens with makeup. Makeup shows maturity. So if you're coming from high school, how could you be a high school girl and you have makeup on your face? That's going to appeal to a grown 50-year-old man, 60-year-old man. Nigga could be in his 70s. It's going to appeal to him all across the board because she looks like a mature woman. She doesn't like a child. You know what I'm saying? How about Megan Good? She looks like a man now that she's aging. Megan Good just shouldn't have that haircut. Since she's been with that guy, Jonathan, she looks bad. But Megan still has a good face structure. She still has a natural looking face that still could put, but she just hasn't been, she let herself go. So her shit's all sucked in, looking fucked up. Like Megan could be fucking with them damn pills. You know what I'm saying? You never know because she don't look healthy like she used to look. And you know it's something wrong because Megan's been bad for a long time. So remember, at least her history from beginning to end of the current to the current time has changed. Something's wrong. She ain't looking good. You know what I'm saying? So you put some makeup, you go over the top with Megan, she gonna like a drag queen. How do you go from cute to siren? Be more specific with that. I want to say this. Listen, there's some women, like I'll give you an example. I'll tell you a woman that no matter what she does, every time they dress her up, she looks like a drag queen. And Sherry Shepherd. She just can't help it. They can't get her right because they keep trying to dress up like. That's why Wendy Williams, nobody was ever attracted to her. These are women that just had hard faces for the makeup. So it's like they never allowed the woman to be pretty. You know what I mean? Like, and we're not saying they're ugly because Wendy Williams is not ugly and Sherry Shepherd's not ugly, but it's their presentation is never good. Never. Hold on. Shit. Do you think Lizzo can be a baddie when she lose the fate? No, she can never be a baddie. She's just gonna be cute. Lizzo's not a baddie. You know what I'm saying? Lizzo's just gonna be a big girl that just that's the big chick that niggas will fuck. Like, you know what? I'll hit that. She got a pretty face. Cute face, you know what I'm saying? She got some nice little features, but she got a fucked up body. There's no she could cut that shit off, go get surgery, cut the fat off. She's always gonna have a fat girl body. You know, like Jennifer Holiday. Remember that? When she lost all that weight, she can't get too crazy because she doesn't have a figure like that. Remember that girl that don't mess with my man? I'm gonna give it to you. She was cute. She had a nice little body on her. So when she got fat, you like, oh damn, she just needs to lose some weight. Lizzo, even when she lose weight, they're gonna have a problem because she ain't gonna look good on her clothes. Said, damn, that's so true. My best, encourage black women to date and embrace the natural beauty and not the wig route. This is the problem though, Chris. A lot of brothers be telling sisters to go natural, and then they ain't gonna fuck with them when they got a nappy head. The problem is, natural don't necessarily mean just say fuck it. Natural means don't look like a drag queen. If you're gonna get makeup, make sure you're doing it for the purpose of you got rings under your eyes. You know what I'm saying? That's different. Or, you know, you want to add a little, you put a little bit of lipstick on. That's different. These are little feminine things you could do. But when you start getting into the mirror, when you in that shit for hours, and now you got 5 different colors on your eyelash and the top of that shit looks stupid as hell, man. Supposedly the BBL's going out of style. The skinny look is coming back thanks to Ozempic. Yeah, that shit is played out. That shit is done. Because now what's happening right now, the trendsetters are taking the bodies out. You know what I'm saying? You got Kim Kardashian, slow that shit down. The other girl, the singer / reality star, forgot her name. So now what's happening, the skinny look is back for that. But the problem is the only ones that was doing the BBLs the right way was transgenders. And this is not even recently. Transgenders was doing this shit back 30 years ago. So once they started going to the strip clubs and then putting the little cement in the girls' asses, and that shit just blew up. It just expanded, and doctors started doing it all over the world for cheaper, and nobody got a good, listen, if anybody got a good butt job, at the end of the day, a natural woman will destroy her. You could look at Cardi B, which got one of the best BBLs in the game. You know what I'm saying? But remember, Cardi B was a stripper, so she knows how to wear the platforms. She's always going to wear certain shoes with her shit. She's going to wear certain things, but she always looks like a stripper. Even when she's off and she's like no makeup on, you see. But Cardi B, when she's made up, remember, respectfully, I know some of the dancers are going to be mad at me, but low key, even unless you in a strip, well, you ever seen a stripper in the daytime, like with lights on versus the stage? If you go to a strip club, the only ones that can get away with a drag queen look at night in the club with the lighting is a stripper. She could get away with the BBL. She could get away with the fake titties. She cannot look like that in the daytime. That's why when the lights come on, they fucking run off the stage. So strippers, nah, it doesn't look right. That's why it was their thing. So BBLs, this is what happened. BBLs came from the transgender community, right? Okay, so they was doing it in black market, doing it in the hotels. You've seen where that shit went. Then it went to the strip clubs, and then a lot of women getting that shit. So this shit started hitting the strip clubs like early 2000, mid 2000. Then it got crazy, and then it started hitting the streets. Then it started hitting social media. And once Kim Kardashian came in the game, that was it. She lit that shit up. And a lot of women got fucked up. Women started dying. Yeah, Nivea. Remember Nivea? Shout out to Bay City. Nivea is that thick chick that if she gains weight, she's still gonna have a figure. So when she loses it, niggas is gonna be like, well, she gonna look better. Some women just look better with smaller weight. Some women look better with more weight. Ms. Jefferson said, can a fat girl ever be a sex symbol? How do men view big girls? Tim's a plus size girl, but men want a curvy. When you a fat girl and you got curves, a big difference. If you just big and you got no figure, you fat. But if you got when you got curves, then they call you a BBW. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of banging ass big chicks they just got, and they bigger than a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I've seen girls on 600 pounds that even when they lost the weight, they didn't have no figure. They're going to be fucked. And then there's some ones that, she lost some weight, she be bad. And those are the women that got big hips, big legs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, ooh. There was this one episode on 600 pounds, this big old fat nigga with glasses. I don't know if y'all remember that. And his girl was nice. She was big, but she was nice. I was like, this chick, she's so cute. I said, they probably gonna have a spinoff because his girl was so cute. And the reason why she was cute, because I'm like, if she wasn't that big, she'd be bad because she was curvy. So once you got curves, you know what I mean? But if you got a body like Serena and you get fat, you're fucked. You can't have Serena got an athletic body. That means she can't gain no weight. Athletic bodies, they can't gain weight because they don't look right because they don't got no hips. They just straight up and down. Remember Dominique Dawes and girls like that? And that other runner? When them girls if they got big and fat, you know what I'm saying? They ain't going to look right. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Hassan. I appreciate that. Shout out to Hassan. That's why I just tell black sisters, man, you gotta go natural, man. And again, don't take natural from that guy's perspective of, you could perm your hair. You know what I mean? Don't do that over the top shit. It don't look good. You're going to look draggy. I had an ex-girlfriend years ago in Brooklyn. I used to love her to keep it simple. And she'll fuck it up and put some gold chucks on. I'm like, nah, that's the things with Brooklyn girls. They were doing that shit in the early 2000s. They always went over the top. I said, over the top shit don't look right. It looks better when the chick's just brown and she just brown. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I love that. Curve is very important, man. A curve. Listen, a woman can have no ass and hips. But when you got no ass and no hips, you know what I mean? That may be a problem. So when you get fat, it ain't going to proportion right. You're just going to be one blob. But when you big and you got hips, the hips just get bigger, the ass gets bigger. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to lose too much weight because you could lose the ass and hips. So you bring it down, boom. So Lizzo could never really be the top choice. Look at Jennifer Hudson. I don't care what Jennifer Hudson does. She's not a sexy girl. Beyonce's curvy, but the problem with Beyonce is a mother of 4 kids, like 3 kids. What is it, 4, 3? Nobody looking at that shit like that no more. She's just all wifed up now. It's disturbing. Niggas will probably hit the moms up, but mother looking crazy too, though. Natural is where it's at. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen right now. When a woman's over the top and you on a subway, you just natural and you ain't even killing it. You just got a little bit. You killing it and this woman's all over the top, loud. I've seen subways where we walked on a train and drag queens invaded that shit. And it's just not a good look. It ain't a good look. Like, you just see these big niggas and yeah, they look like bitches, but they look like they're on a parade. They look like they're going on a float. That don't look good. Over the top for a sister is draggy. I don't care which way you cut. I don't care if you're going to a prom. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all get your daughters going to the prom and she looks like a drag queen. You don't want her date to like he's standing next to a drag queen. That's crazy. You want to know that's a woman, These niggas is coming mad late for the garbage. Hate that. Come on, go behind it, get the tray. Oh, he got it, good. He got it. Good. Real quick game on these goshes, how they ever spell that shit from Japan. I don't know too much about that. The problem with men, they don't know until you present it. You know what I'm saying? So men, that's why men have a problem with hair weaves. They don't have a problem with hair weaves from no other woman, only black women. Weaves on another woman look sensational. It don't look good on most sisters because you can tell it's not real. See, the thing is this. If you can, it's like, if you can fool me, then it works good for you. That's all. You know what I mean? If your face is made up and it looks like you just have your natural face, that means that's good, right? So most black women, they'll see a white woman be like, oh my God, your skin is so beautiful. That's the first thing they say. And the black woman would be like, oh, thank you. And she ain't got no fucking makeup on her face. And then she tells the white chick, oh, your skin looks great too. She doesn't know that the white woman is made up. It took her a whole hour to do that shit. She doesn't know. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Thompson, Nick, facts. Us black men really don't like a lot of on sisters. Niggas will take that makeup on that Latin bitch and that white bitch because they don't even know the difference. But black woman, it ain't accepted. The darker you are, the less it's accepted. Light-skinned women could get away with that shit because they look white. You know what I'm saying? By the end of the day, they look like there's cells all around. Yeah. The wigs are looking crazy and the weaves. I'm telling you. Trust me when I tell you, if you ever see Sexy Red, just totally normal without no makeup and her regular color hair, believe me, you'll be impressed. You would not believe it. She looks completely different. And even with Sexy Red, she don't look like a drag kid. She like a chicken head, you know what I'm saying? But still, when she's natural, she looks awesome, you know? And there's some women that don't work for them. Like, because natural, you could really tell the truth. You could tell if a woman's manly looking. Like Alicia Keys needs makeup. She has to wear makeup because Alicia Keys looks like a dingy ass man. You know what I'm saying? Alicia Keys is not what you call, she's a good looking, lesbian looking woman. So even no matter what Alicia Keys does to look like a lady, she just looks like a dude. You know what I'm saying? She ain't an ugly nigga, you know what I'm saying? But she just can't help it. It's not masculine. It's called manly. You know what I'm saying? A woman can't be masculine because she has a pussy. You can't be a masculine woman, even if you're, what's her name? M.I.A., whatever her name was. Alicia Keys, for example, is, you know what I mean? She's manly. She's not masculine. Masculinity means you have a dick. That's why drag queens look masculine. Drag queens look masculine, you know what I mean? But, once them transgenders start cutting dicks off and all that, them niggas be looking like bitches. Because remember, now they got to take all these different drugs to look feminine. So when guys is always saying, oh, she looks masculine, I'm like, no, it's never masculine, manly. You know what I mean? We talking like, you can tell Alicia Keys is the aggressor in a gay relationship. You know what I'm saying? You could tell, like you've seen Queen Latifah and set off. She's manly. There ain't nothing masculine about a woman. Nothing masculine about a woman because she got a pussy still. And that's the most feminine thing a woman I don't give a fuck how rough and tough a chick act. That pussy's gonna make that shit, you know what I mean? That's your feminine side. So you can't necessarily be, no matter how, M.I.A., what was her name? Young M.I.A., whatever her name, Young Ma, whatever. Young M.A. Again, You know what I'm saying? I heard there was a couple of rappers that wanted to hit that shit up because they know she got a pussy. See, the thing is this. If you know a person has a vagina, that changes the whole shit. So a woman could never be masculine, but she can be manly. And manly is just an act. But the black man says this whole thing about, oh, masculine. I'm like, nah, nigga, like that's not always true because, like I said, a drag queen is masculine because you know that's a man. That they don't cut their dicks off, but the transvestite, you don't know if her dick is there or not. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Miss Wisdom Wise. So guys say this. So a woman like Alicia Keys, right now, there's some women out here that probably got a crush on Alicia Keys, but you know Alicia Keys is gonna put the strap on. You know what I mean? There's nothing, you know what I mean? But I still would fuck Alicia Keys. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she's still a woman, you know? But, you know, it's just a weird thing to see her even married to a man. You know what I mean? That's like seeing Queen Latifah. It's like seeing, what's her name? MC Lyte is married to a man. It's just weird. Yeah. Yeah, so dykes are manly. Dykes are not masculine. There's nothing man. Because all you got to ask a dyke is, listen, you can go get a pussy, but ain't too many niggas is going to go get a real dick. That's the difference. Like if a man went that far to get his dick cut off, that's some feminine shit. You know what I'm saying? But ain't too many women out here gonna get a dick sewed onto them balls. They usually gonna have they pussy still when they got that strap, you know? Because dykes walk around with straps. That's why they walk around with a bag. Some of them keep the strap on them. It's crazy. Yeah. Shout out to Canary 45. So what this is the little tips I have for a woman. I think black women especially has to start thinking, and this is just the reality, whatever a drag queen would do, don't do it. So if there's something that you do and you know that's what a drag queen can do, don't fuck with it. You know what I mean? You know, this doesn't mean like, oh, I should stop wearing Jordans or whatever. Well, you should stop wearing Jordans when you see little girls in high school wearing them shits. You don't want to get credit from a young girl that your sneakers are cute and you're 40 years old. That's embarrassing. You don't want that. I know it sounds cool, but you don't want that. You don't want same thing with my hair, right? I don't like wearing my hair out to young niggas. I rather wear it up because when they wear it up, they can't do that. Because remember, styles are endless with your hair up. Right? I could do the shit, zigzag it, put up in a bun, put rubber bands. Bum niggas are not going to do that. Bum niggas are going to wear their hair out. So you got to think of it like this. What is the difference between you and a drag queen? Well, when a drag queen walks the street, they men. When they're not made up. You know, what do you look like when you're not made up? So you don't want to do nothing that they do. Just watch RuPaul's show. Just watch RuPaul's, what's the name of RuPaul's show? Watch the fucking show and take note. And everything they're doing, don't do what they're doing. All the extra loud and over the top feminine thing and all that, don't fuck with that. A woman can't be masculine, but a man could be feminine. Ain't that some shit? Because a nigga could cut his dick off. Can you change a woman to act more feminine? No. A woman could never be more feminine. She got a pussy. You understand what I'm saying? You can dress her up. You could dress up a dyke. You could dress up a dyke that wears a mustache. Believe me, it's never impossible. You can make Queen Latifah look like a lady, but she's manly. So you can't make you can make a manly woman into a woman. But there's no such thing as making a woman more feminine. That a feminine is a man. You can only make a man more feminine. You can't make a woman more feminine. It's biologically impossible. He can be more feminine. Drag queens, transsexuals, them niggas is feminine. flaming gay niggas, those are all feminine niggas because they're, it's not the fact that they're girly, it's the fact that they feel like a woman. You understand? Remember, these niggas is doing things that women do. They sucking dicks, they getting fucked in their ass. So a nigga gonna feel feminine, but a woman could never feel masculine. She don't know what it is to have a dick. She can't feel pussy walls when the balls are smacking on a woman's ass. There's not a dyke in this world that can have a conversation with me and could identify with what I feel. But there's a man out here that knows what a dick feels like inside of him. You understand? So when a man, if you ever see a nigga that's why girls connect with gay men so much, because if he's sucking dick and she sucks dick, right? But a man, he could have sex with women and don't eat no pussy. She can't relate to that. Even with that strap on and it connects to her clit, it ain't the same. We don't have clits. So it's easier for a man to be feminine. It's almost impossible for a woman to be masculine. It's impossible. It is. It's biologically impossible. He can do that without surgery. Because once a man gets fucked in his ass, he can identify what a woman feels like getting fucked in the pussy. Now, on the flip side, if he gets fucked in his ass and she gets fucked in her ass, she can't identify because he has a different thing in his ass. You know what I'm saying? He has a prostate gland. So she doesn't have a prostate. She's a woman. So that prostate gland acts as if it's a clit to her vagina. So his attitude, that's why you see flaming niggas always snapping their fingers. They act like I fuck your man. Yes, he can fuck a man the same way a woman can. But a woman cannot fuck a woman the way a man does without a strap. Can't do it. So it's a different gift. Remember, a woman, it don't take much. She could put gel down there and get her wet, but a man, there's no erection. He's finished. He can't do nothing. There's no erection. He can't. What he gonna do? He gonna go get a strap? He can't get a strap. Like he might as well just take the strap off and just play with her shit. But ain't no show. Miss Jefferson says, is Tyler the girl who made the Water song considered sexy? She has a petite. She's sexy because she's African. Because most African women are not appealing to American men. That's the only reason why Tyler's doing good. Because most African women are not appealing to Black American men. Most African women are not appealing to white men, but they're not appealing to the Black caucus. We haven't embraced them in the R&B. You know what I'm saying? Not on that level. Like Tyler's on some damn Beyonce shit. Like, first of all, she got a dope ass voice, and her image doesn't look like you're a traditional African. So she's gonna run with that shit. Let's just face it, like, more African men could be appealing to more Black women before African women are appealing to Black men. So now that Black men love that light skin shit, so that's why Tyler's popping. Niggas gave her a pass. And she's young and she sounds amazing. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear brothers be like, I want me a nice African chick. Nah. Because they ain't no light skinned ones unless she's in East Africa. So that's why Tyler's popping. She wouldn't be popping like that as an R&B artist if she was as dark as Tim's. Tim's is different. Number one, Tim took a long time to take off because she's been out since 2021. But Tim's has a different image than Tyler. Tyler is more pop. And as a pop artist, it's still hard for a chocolate woman. As a pop artist, you know what I'm saying? Remember, Tim's is pure R&B. What's holding Tim's back is her skin color. No, Tim's is nothing holding Tim's back because Tim's kind of does like Afro beats / neo soul. So there's really no limit for that. I think what's happening now, people are realizing that now that we're in this little mix now where we're having the transition from Afro beats is kind of watering down, but now it's going into this Afro beats R&B thing. You know what I mean? Like the Afro beats reggae thing is kind of getting dead, but now she's able to she got staying power with that because she's sliding right in. You know what I'm saying? She said, yeah, some guy said, yeah, Tyler's considered colored, not black. Well, that's what she said. She said that. That's why I don't fuck with her. She said that. Tyler said that, but Tyler's a black woman. She's just an East African, light-skinned African woman. You know, so she's marketable in the pop music thing. You know what I mean? But she was as dark as a pop artist. Nah. Not from Africa, no. Remember, SZA is like everything. She's pop, she's R&B, she's fucking SZA, man. This one song been in my head all day. I can't play the whole thing, but fucking SZA, man. Image is a big thing, man, for women, and women still struggling with that shit because Tim's has staying power. Don't worry about her. She'll be fine. Tim's and Tyler, they're going to be fine in both directions they're going because Tyler's pure pop. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to see Tyler singing along with Drake and Future and you know, these individuals that we are hood certified people when they playing their music as much as you would hear Tim's. You would see Tim's doing that quicker. Tim's is more like, you know, you come into Brooklyn for a big event and, you know, Essence Festival. Tim's is going to be the one singing. Everybody coming, they women got their nice long sundresses on with they cute they cute little shoes and sandals and they natural beads. That's what she's going to bring out. Tim's ain't going to bring that. I mean, Tyler ain't bringing that shit out. That's just a trend. You know what I'm saying? She just got to constantly just be making hit after hit. Tim's is going to be the one where you could just go to the concert and it's nice and mellow and everybody's smoking, you know, something nice and chilling. And you know what I mean? She just got the vibe. The vibe is just different. Two different artists, completely different. Yeah, Tim's songs from years ago finally hitting the plot. I'm telling you, Tim's shit is Tim's, boy. Tim's is the vibe for real. I'm telling you, she's really dope. She's really, really dope. This one song here just been in my head right here all day, man. That fucking SZA, I swear to goodness. I play this song all day. I play this song all day. I love this song. And believe it or not, this song is from an old school song. I love SZA. Especially if she hits that high note. Where she go, yeah, yeah. Oh my God. Wow. Whoever found that artist, man, hit a jackpot, man. She's going to be around a long time. They just got to work on her look. That's it. She got the talent. She's in. Kelly Rowland still fired today. I like Kelly Rowland in that Tyler Perry movie. Yes, I think Kelly Rowland looked awesome. I love the way Kelly looked in that book, in that movie. I think that was the best I've seen Kelly Rowland in. I mean, I used to love Kelly when she used to wear the curly wigs and shit, like the curly weaves. Kelly, the problem with Kelly is Kelly just doesn't have the power of a singer. She's everything but that. I think Kelly would be a mean actress. Beyonce's a horrible actress, right? So Kelly's a good actress. I just think Kelly's bigger than singers. You know what I mean? Tyler having a hard time getting another hit. Yeah, I could see that. That Tim's, man, I'm telling you. This right here, I just rewind the shit over and over again. You ever have a song you just have to be like, one more time? You're like, you get in the bathtub and you listen to the music, you're like, I don't keep this shit right here. I just keep rewinding it. She's just dope. She's just a dope ass sister.
I think we found a bit of peace right here. So baby,
It's like she has like 5 different styles in this one song. She's killing it, man. Like, she just makes me feel good, man. I would love to be one of SZA's friends and just be like, when I style, I said, tell him, like, nah, don't do that. Don't fuck with that. Don't listen to him. You know what I mean? Let me dress SZA. It's like she got big feet. I got a remedy for that. Big feet woman, I know the type of shoes you should always be wearing. There's certain shit you can't wear, and that's great. I got big feet. There's certain shit I can't wear, but remember, I can wear more things than a Bigfoot woman because I'm a man. See what I'm saying? There's certain shit you just can't do, and that's fine. But the shit that works for you is going to do well. Yeah, she's too much of Beyonce's shadow. She never got out of that, so she'll never, like, you can't even talk to Kelly without mentioning Beyonce. They tried it even with the movie. By the way, like I said, I think she did awesome in that movie. Yes, SZA makes excellent bathtub music. I'm talking Epsom salt. Oh my God. And then she just got another one. It's just like she just has mad shit on this. I got this playlist that's so ridiculous, but I can't play it now. But you know what I mean? It's so much. But the Summer Walker's dope too. Don't get it twisted. She got some dope shit. But this damn SZA, like even this.
like I'm rolling dice, taking it all. It's my second life.
She could rap. She could just, SZA could just do anything, man. There's a lot of good music out right now, man. There's a lot of good music. Tina Shea is dope. I got a lot of artists here. Janae Aiko. But right now, SZA's on my top. She's my top. Yeah, nobody fucking with that right now. Cause SZA, I start thinking, like the favorite male singer right now, The Weeknd's really killing it. And that nigga's popping, that nigga's dope. There's a song with The Weeknd and Future. And everybody's like, yeah, but Future's singing it now. I'm like, nigga, Future was singing first. That's what he started out. Y'all forgot that? Like, that's what he was doing when he started. SZA needs to be loved on. I think a man needs to come into her life and inspire her fashion-wise. If I was with SZA, forget it. And if I was with SZA, any woman that's with me got to be receptive to what I tell them. So obviously, if I was with her, that wouldn't be an issue. Believe me, if I had SZA. See, it's easier for me to dress a woman that's in a mess rather than a woman that's just, all right, you just cute, we ain't got to do much with you. I get lazy with a woman when I ain't got to do much with her. But a woman I got to do a lot with, oh, I'm nice with that. I'm nice with that. From footwear to socks, pants, dresses. That's just my shit. I'm into that. I'm the type of guy that could sit down and shop with a woman all day and let her wear shit and try shit on. I'll sit there for hours with her. Most guys can't do that. I would, I'm telling you. Yes, The Weeknd and Future song. That shit is fire, right? Right, Miss Jefferson? God damn. You know they're gonna block that shit on YouTube. This fucking song is ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, this song is really. Let me just give you a piece of it. Hold on.
Healthy, but I'm trying to find a reason. Traumas in my life, I've been.
I don't understand how y'all don't listen to The Weeknd, man. You want a real sexy, beautiful song? Just play this song on iTunes right now. It's called The Weeknd and the Future. Enjoy. There's 2 of them, All to Myself and Enjoy the Show. These are songs that could bring you into a zone of like making love with somebody. Like, I'm telling you, it's amazing. Like, it'll make you want to dress better. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I would love to sit with a woman all day and just say, yo, we're going to go to the store. I'm going to try on 100 dresses. I'm like, all right, let's do it. Fuck it, let's do it. Because she's going to learn about her style from me just doing that. Trust me. That's the good thing about a body. You can dress it. That's what's so dope about it. It's like looking at a mannequin. I look at life as a mannequin, and I look at what you could put through to that person, you know what I'm saying? And sisters, like, that's why they use y'all. That's why they use black women in high fashion. BBWs, dark skin, tall, all the shit that the black man tells you ain't hot is hot over there. What y'all gotta do sometimes, start watching these high fashion shows on YouTube. Just start getting into that. Start sitting down and getting into it. You know what I mean? Look at the crowd. Look at the people in the first row. Start getting into what they like, not what he likes. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's some shit that he don't like that's relative, but you know what I mean? Yeah, Frey said, yes, a man could really up a woman's style if they love her. Listen, we all get comfortable. Again, if I'm comfortable, me and my wife is comfortable, at least I know we're comfortable. All right. But if I had a wife that was like totally like, oh shit, like, yo, you need some help, like you're a hot mess, I can fix that easier. You understand? Men need to get back into telling their women what color polish to wear. Yes. Yeah, because I'm big into that as well. You know what I mean? Like, your hands is the way. Like, so a lot of men don't know how to read a woman's hands. So women should wear colors that are accommodating to her skin, not what looks like your skin. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you don't wear dark polish in your dark skin. It's just, what's the point? Like, you're just making your shit look more shallow when you brighten your hand by giving it some, you know what I mean? Some flavor. That's what's going to give the compliment is when people see it. It's like a light-skinned woman. A light-skinned woman is going to have a bright color, certain bright color. So if she has red polish on a light-skinned woman, it's going to show. But you could be dark-skinned with red polish. It's like, nah, you could have just went with a natural color. You know what I'm saying? Red may be too much. Again, you don't want to do what the drag queen will do. That's it. I'm giving y'all the best tips possible. Listen, this is what I'm going to tell y'all black women straight up. Let me just take the comps off right now. Listen to me. This is the problem what's happening with y'all right now. Listen to me very clearly. I know you don't want to hear this, but I'm going to tell you the truth. You are competing with the black male drag queen. Okay, that extra hair shit, overdone makeup, big hair. Big hair is for drag queens. You know, let me just look at the RuPaul's race and let y'all just understand let me give you a hint of what this shit looks like, right? The name of the show is RuPaul's Drag Race, okay? Right? Let me just give you an example of what I'm talking about here, right? When you punch in RuPaul's Drag Race, the episode on Google, all right? Let's go to images. Right? This is what comes up. All right. Now, let's look at this picture here to the right, right? Those are all men in that picture. Okay? You can't tell me those wouldn't have been Beyonce, Jennifer Lopez, Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, Glorilla. Glorilla looks like a drag queen, and she's too cute to do that. You know, so what's happening is the gay men are making y'all up in these spaces, and they're low key. This is what I feel the gay man is doing to y'all. They low key trying to play y'all. They're trying to make you look like them, and then they get in competition to make look better than you. So if there's a race, they win because they're men looking like women, and you're a woman, and you can't even look better than them because they're already. You understand what I'm saying? So when you look at shows like that, you look at RuPaul, you look at the hair, the color, and look at that. Like, you can't do what a white woman does. You can't do what a drag queen does. Don't do nothing they do. Anything that they do, picture it on you. Yes, you can wear it better because you're a woman, but you can't wear it better if you're a drag queen. I mean, you're looking like a drag queen. You understand? That's what they're doing to you. You understand? So what ends up happening is like, let's do another way. Let me show you a visual, right? So if you go to, let's go to RuPaul's Drag Race season, right? So let's just look at what's happening here. If you look at and these are niggas, like these niggas is flipping in there, like, yo, what the fuck, yo, you. So you got to understand that. Okay, I just want to let y'all know. I'm just giving y'all a hint. Let me just show you one thing here so you can understand what I'm talking about, right? And I want you to understand the difference between a drag queen and a transgender. These are drag queens. These are niggas. See, these are men, right? They get made up like women, right? Okay, this is what they look like before. They look like they niggas, right? Right. So this is a man. It's another one. All these guys are drag queens.
I mean, like, sisters, y'all know we wouldn't do no. Like,
right. So they gay men, but they still think about the art behind this now, right? These are men, and these niggas is going to look more of a woman than you. That's crazy, right? So now these niggas, yeah, they do the makeup. They do this. Look at all the fashion. These are all the things you're supposed to be doing, right? You know, as far as dresses, but not on their level because they're in a race to see who's going to look more like a girl. All these niggas is niggas. Look.
If you piece together, because I mean, Anya's outfit was on the ground.
Right. Okay. So look at the hair. Look at all this. Look. And look at the outcome. Look, stocking caps, all that shit. So you're competing with all. Now, there's a couple of transgenders in there. This one's a transgender, clearly. But again, they're trying to look like women. Okay, we get it, right? The difference here is you as a woman, this is who runs the game with makeup and fashion. These are the ones making your clothes. These are the ones making your fit. These are the ones working with Kim Kardashian with all these different fits for woman's body of a certain size. They're all in the game. This is what they do. So when you look at that, and then you say, well, hey, what's the difference with a transgender? Well, a transgender wants to look like a woman, so they're trying to look naturally like a woman. That's a little different, but now you got to realize you got to deal with more surgery, right? So let me just try to pull this one up. So you got to think about the level of, you're supposed to be, if you're going to be, oh wow, look at that, one of my things is up there. That's crazy. You're supposed to be an inspiration to a drag queen. Clearly you are, but you're not supposed to be influenced by them. Black woman, I feel that you're being influenced by, I think you're being influenced by drag queens. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all don't know how to do your makeup. You don't realize that you require less. So why are you doing so much more? So you can see, and they're laughing at you because they're calling y'all a hot mess because you can't look any better than them. You know what I mean? You got to think about it. So this is the trans woman. Let me give you a simple thing. Okay, so now you got a trans woman, right? So this is a trans woman, right? So this right here, hold on.
What's up, all my bad bitches? It's your girl Yaz, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button to become a bad bitch, and turn on your post notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And if you're returning, you already know, girl, I missed you, bitch. I really just wanted to sit down and talk to you guys and vent about dating as a trans woman. I don't think there's a lot of people, or I haven't seen too many videos about the struggles that a trans woman go through when it comes to dating and finding love. I honestly think that it's so hard as a trans woman. So
They do go through struggles because they got to tell the guy that they're a man. You don't. Now, this is another thing. Now, you may think, oh, wow, she did. This is your competition because there's a black woman that she looked up to. He looked up to and stole it. How they get their voice like that? They take it's what's the thing? Hormones. They take hormones to get their voice like that. So as a black woman, she ain't trying to be white. She clearly she's trying to be a black woman. So when you look at that, it's at a George Chin. Nah, that George Chin shit don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. That George Chin means nothing no more. With these damn doctors, that don't mean shit. Them days is over. That was in the damn 70s. That don't mean shit. That don't mean nothing. Trust me when I tell you. Remember, they're trying to look as feminine as possible. They're trying to look like a woman. Yeah. Yeah, so in other words, this is some of y'all be like, oh, let me tell you why you're competing with her. Because he knows as a man, estrogen injections as well. Thank you, Yolanda. Thank you. He knows he can suck a dick better than any woman because he knows he's a man. You don't think any different because you're like, oh, my homegirl, she's gay, she cool as hell. Yeah, but that's your competition. You just don't realize. You can't, no disrespect, you can't friend them and think they're your friend. They're never your friend. They're your competition. That's your competition. It is. Because they're competing with you. And as a result of it, you listen, who's giving the best beauty tips? Ain't no sisters. Sisters ain't giving the good beauty tips on here because they're the ones that run the shit. The best beauty tips is supposed to show how can you keep this shit simple as possible because even some of them go over the top too, but y'all supposed to be as simple as possible, right? They're not telling you that. There's a lot, believe me when I tell you, they're admiring y'all so much that they want everything that you got. You know what I'm saying? They admire you. Is it safe to say that they are trying to replace becoming a standard? Yes. Chris says, is it safe to say they are trying to replace to become the standard of the black woman? Right. But the black woman is so oblivious. She's so busy concentrating on the black man dating white woman but she puts the gay man on a pedestal. And your biggest your competition is not a white woman. You can't compete with a white woman. She's white. This is your competition here. The black man that look like you. The black man is doing your makeup and telling you how to be more feminine because they more fabulous and all that shit. You understand?
Please someone just sit down and have this conversation real quick. Grab, your wine or whatever case may be, or just sit down and talk. Grab you something to eat or whatever case may be. I just want to kind of vent, run my mouth a little bit, and get into it. Please sound off in the comments, and we can start a conversation amongst ourselves so we can really get into like what.
Okay, so this is another thing that sisters got to stop doing, right? All of this extra. Oh, that y'all got to stop doing that. Stop doing that. All that sexy red shit and all that. You got to stop doing that because they're doing it. Study them to know what you don't do. That's a hood chick that's acting like that is just a ghetto bitch, right? But when he acts like that, he's a woman. You understand what I'm saying? That's a big no-no, man. You can't do what he does because he's trying to be you. So if you're doing what he does, apparently he picked up something from you. That ain't good. That's not good under no circumstance. Can't do that. It's crazy. Black women can't be themselves because of imposters. Right. Well, you can be yourself, but you can't go over the top. So when you see a girl doing this, girls should not be doing this. This is called over the top. No black woman should be talking like that, not even from the ghetto. It's unnecessary because that's a transgender thing now. You know, transgenders wear weaves, right? That's their thing, you know. That's now you got to start looking at, should I wear a weave or should I just go natural? You got to think about that. That's why SZA. Let's not forget Serena Williams. She looked awful. She looked like one of them. Serena she just looks like a damn drag queen. She has to soften it up. She has to soften it up. Get rid of that. Fire everybody that told her what to do because they're clowning her on purpose. They purposely making her look fucked up. They're doing that on purpose. It's really sad too because, you know what I'm saying? It's like, let me play this shit. Hold on. It's crazy. Just watch the over the top. Watch it.
Because dating as a trans woman is so hard. The main thing that I hate about dating as a trans woman is that we are fetishized a lot. It's rare that we looked at as human beings, as people with feelings. Sometimes I looked at as really much like an experiment, like I'm in a laboratory. I'm just an object or a sex doll. It's not funny. It's really not funny. It's actually quite sad. Before I get into it, when it comes to us like being looked at as an object, that's one thing I want to preface. I don't want my trans women to feel like sex work is the way to go. I feel like a lot of people resort to sex work because of course we are objectified. It gets deep, but I feel like a lot of trans women only resort to sex work because I feel like that's the only way that they could probably get affection or where they feel like they're loved. That's the only way they can really get that intimacy. And of course, make money. A lot of trans women,
Yeah. It's hard to get these videos played up on this thing right here because it's a little difficult, but it's hard to get these videos. Yeah. I think this is another thing you need to concentrate on too, right? What is the problem in that video? Can somebody tell me? Tell me right now. Is that womanly or is that feminine? Watch this. Is that womanly or is that feminine? You should know this already. Come on. Womanly or feminine? You got to think about that. Right. Thank you, Maya. That's feminine. You're womanly. You understand? You can't be feminine. Feminine are for men. Men can only be feminine. Your femininity, that's your womanhood. That's different. You can't be feminine. You can't act feminine. You can't be feminine. You know what I mean? Womanly, lady, and all everything else but that. Only a man could be feminine. Drag queens are feminine. Transgenders are feminine. They're not in their femininity. They're not woman, but as far as born that, you know what I mean? So it's different. So when people get the mistake of Yeah, she says terrible to say. Right. Don't never say you're a feminine lady. You're a lady. You can't be feminine. You know, you have a vagina. Everything about, you ever looked at the diagram of a vagina? Everything about a vagina is of a woman. So you don't have anything to prove. You know, if you want to be manly today and be, you know, a lady tomorrow, you can do that. You understand? But he has to understand when a man's telling you to be feminine. No, he got to tell his homeboy to be feminine. He can be feminine. A nigga could be feminine. A nigga could go to jail and be feminine and wake up all them niggas' dicks. You know what I mean? That's him job. You can't, you know what I mean? You're a woman. You know, I don't give a fuck how manly you are. You still got a pussy hole. It's just completely different. Yeah, it's just that the black women are competing with, this dude Anton had a video saying black women are competing with trans women. No, you're not competing with trans women. Trans women are competing with you. You can't compete with a trans woman. You know, you're competing with drag queen. You know what I mean? Can't compete with that. That's drag queens is different. Like you're competing with men. That's all. So just understand it. Their beauty tips don't look good on you. What they do to themselves doesn't look good on you. That's why RuPaul's Drag Race is RuPaul's Drag Race. But if you had a woman, y'all, all you got to do is watch fucking damn, you know, what's the name of the damn, well, you know, Basketball Wives. That's, you know what I'm saying? That would be your version of that. It's not the same, you know. That's why I said today, it's not about the transgenders are just letting you know that they got a different format, but drag queen, these niggas is different. Niggas forgot about them. You know, drag queens got a whole different level. These niggas is trying to, you know what I mean? Completely different. That's why if you look up drag queen, it just comes up as RuPaul shit. Everybody forgot about them. You know, they're the ones flipping the game in a little different, and they have too much impact because the sisters are starting to look like that. You know, especially black ones. You know, so whatever they doing, you don't want to do. It's like Cheryl Underwood. Cheryl Underwood looks like a drag queen. You name a woman, I'll tell you what she look like. I'll tell you if she look like a lady or like she look like a woman. You know, the difference with drag queen, this is the difference. Drag queens on the most level, that's more entertainment, right? That's some Broadway shit. But transgenders, that's a whole different level. They fuck niggas. So you don't want to be in competition with men that's in the men. You know what I mean? Particularly, we're speaking in terms of the look, the hair, the makeup, the shoes, you know. It's just different, you know what I mean? You know, drag queen, them niggas, when they wear shoes, you know that's a nigga's foot in there. You know, that transgender could fool your fucking ass though. So that's a whole different situation there. You know, drag queens are, they proudly talk about, you know what I mean, what they do. Like let me give you another example. Hold on. Let me show you this shit. Show you another little reason. If anybody got any more questions, shoot any questions, hold on. All right, so all right, so this is a different situation here. Sisters just the reason why y'all looking drag is because it works better on them than it does you. It doesn't look good because you're a natural woman. So when you're putting this drag appeal on you, it looks fucked up. That's why it looks bad.
Update on the sudden death of RuPaul's Drag Race star, The Vivienne. James Lee Williams, who won the first series of RuPaul's Drag Race UK and was third on skating competition Dancing on Ice in 2023, died at the weekend, aged 32. A spokesman for Cheshire Police said officers had been called to an address in Cholton by Backford, near Chester, at 12:22 p.m. on Sunday, following reports of a sudden death.
You see, you can't tell me that there hasn't been a female celebrity you know that look like that. Trans women, okay, some guy that said trans women seem to be pushing society to see them as real women. Yeah, but there's a lot of niggas fucking them niggas. Be careful with that. A lot of men be fucking them trans women. Because they ain't nothing. Trans women ain't entertaining. These niggas is trying to really be women. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm telling you, you got to watch these brothers. Watch them low key. Trust me, because trans women don't look like this. You could tell that's a man. You know what I mean? Trans women. When I show you this video, I'm trying to look it up now. I'm trying to look up this one video. It seems like black women have to work so hard on appearance, and white women can be big and soft, but we got to worry about drags. Right. Well, I'm glad you mentioned that. This is a good comment here. Thank you, Lacey. This is a really, really good comment. You don't have to work hard on your appearance. They do. Write that down. That's what I'm saying. And this is the whole point of this video. You don't have to work hard. If that black brother's telling you to work harder and do this and do that, don't listen, because he probably into drag queens or transvestites. You understand? They have to work hard. You don't have to. White women they can't be big inside because they work very hard for their look. You understand? The fact that, you understand, you as a black woman do the least work. Let me give you a different example. African men, they don't got to go to the gym. They don't got to go to the gym like that American black man, like that American white boy. Them niggas got to go. American white boy got to go to the gym. He got to put a beard on and look tough. These niggas be born with shredded stomachs. They don't got to work as hard. So when you have a certain thing in your DNA, you don't got to do much. So if you have to look at, if people are going to look at if people are going to look at a gay man that knows how to beautify a woman, which they do, a lot of them do, and then you look at a drag queen and think he's any different. No, that nigga is probably the best one, because the drag queen knows how to look like a woman. He has to do a lot. You don't got to do a lot because you're a woman already and you're black. You see what I'm saying? So the problem is y'all don't look good when y'all do too much. It don't look right. That's why y'all be looking fucked up. Not only y'all, but a lot of sisters be looking fucked up. That's why SZA and Serena looked busted yesterday. Because they're doing too much. You know, Kim Kardashian, she got to do a lot. Okay, to look black. You're black already. You ain't got to do a lot. So if you already have a body style and you know that you have an athletic body, but you want to have a curvy body, well, you can't wear curvy woman shit. You just can't do that. You know, as a black person, you're the black sheep, so you're seen doing shit more than anybody. Nobody's gonna do it the way you do it. So you can't do certain things. Like, I can't walk down the street and it's cold and put a damn mask over my face through a white neighborhood. I can't do that because I'm a black man. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't got to do much to intimidate a nigga either because I'm black. So y'all don't have to do much. You're too strong to do much. So the fact that once drags feel that they're in competition with you because you're looking like them, you know, Nicki Minaj, I don't even know a female rapper that doesn't look draggy. You know, Cardi B looks like a professional drag queen. She looks like she works as a drag queen in Vegas. She does. You know, so drag and feminine, you know what I mean? Like, don't get mixed up with the LGBTQ community. Don't get mixed up with that. Just understand that it's not a compliment when you're looking like a drag queen. But if you're looking like a transgender, you know, transgenders look like women. So that ain't really no, you know what I mean? You don't want to compare yourself to that. Because a man, one of these niggas will, all these niggas out here that talk all that fucker, they ain't gonna tell you that bitch, they may see you like a tranny, but they're not gonna say, they forgot to see you like a drag queen. A tranny, now, you know what I mean? A tranny today don't look like they used to years ago. You gotta watch that. Them motherfuckers look like women. That's why they always fooling niggas, you know what I'm saying? You can't fool a drag queen. Nigga know that's a man. Yeah. What do you say? I see what you're saying. 90% of black female celebs look like they do. And that's horrible. I'll show you a drag queen now that look like Nicki Minaj right now. I mean, a transgender. She looks like Nicki. Yeah, Nicki's busted. Nicki ain't it. Don't let nobody ever tell you that. Nicki is whack. Now, this is what the guy looks like as a man, right? And this is what he looked like when he was in drag. Now, look, this is a woman, right? She got a little makeup on. Ain't much left, but at the end of the day, you could see she didn't put a lot of effort in being a woman. Freya, whatever her name is, Freya Parsons, she didn't give a fuck, but that's good because she's a woman. She ain't got to do a lot. But when you try to look like one, you got to go over the top. That's what they do. So you got to learn how to switch to gears. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, if a nigga's into this shit, he probably gonna tell you, girls need to step their shit up. No, they do not. That's this, you know, keep it simple.
RuPaul's Drag Race said it was deeply saddened to learn of the passing.
This white woman right here, as is, she can get it because she's a woman. She's clearly she's not feminine. She has her femininity. Okay? There's nothing feminine about her. She's a woman. That's a dishonor to call that. This is feminine. This is a feminine male right here. This is a feminine man. This is what a feminine man looks like, right? And see the difference? That's a feminine man. This is a feminine man right here. That's a feminine man.
And I'll never forget our experiences we shared on Dance.
That's a feminine man. Right? Now, a woman would say, oh my God, she's beautiful. Yeah, it looks like a woman there. If that was a woman, it would, but if that was a real woman, it would be over the top. Because this is what a natural woman looks like. It looks like this. Okay? Look at this. Now, this woman right here, we know, you see the woman to the left? Fake lips, wrinkled in her neck. We can see that the lips are fake. I don't know her, but I'll tell you them lips are fake. The one to the right, he's all extra. You know he's a drag queen because you can see he gets dressed up. But look, that's ridiculous. So when y'all looking like that, it's like, what I'm saying to you is, right, what's the difference here? This is a man and a woman. She's looking like him. There's no reason for you to go get your lips. That's what they do, okay? That's what drag queens enhance their lips, not women. You see what I'm saying? Look at his lips. That's what they do. They get lip fillers. Y'all doing shit that men are doing. That shit is crazy. What the fuck is y'all doing? Like, certain shit you just can't. You got to understand, a man, right? These niggas could walk around with leggings on and Jordans with a hoodie on and a hat and look like a bitch. You got to go opposite of what they're doing. You know what I mean? Whatever they do and they're telling you to get these surgeries in your face and Botox, that's what they do. You don't got to do that. That shit is extremely unnecessary. One of SZA's ex-boyfriends was exposed for doing gay porn, so you have a point. Some of those download guys are attracted to doing drag queen, looking like women. Yeah, when you start hearing a man talk about a woman needs to be feminine, that's a sign of a gay man. Watch that. Watch that, because if a feminine gay man walk across them, that would turn them on. You got to watch that. Any man, let me say this shit clear. Any man that says women need to be more feminine, he's in the gay. That's a red flag. Watch that, because a man ain't gonna talk like that. He's not going to talk like that. He's not going to say that at all. Because I'll give you an example with a feminine. This is feminine. Let me give you another example. This is feminine. Okay? Feminine is this. This is feminine. Just for you to understand what feminine means. This is feminine. When a nigga's telling you to be feminine, this is what he wants you to do. He wants you to be like him. YouTube shit is tripping today. Hold on. DJ Chocolate said, so you're saying women need to create distinctions so it would be harder for a drag to copy a woman. Well, they're always going to try to copy you, but they can't be a woman. They can be feminine. So for women, they need to tone it down. You see how that woman that was in the camera and she's all natural? That's fine. You know, I'm not saying you got to be as bad as Pamela Lee Anderson, but a little bit in her zone. Like, I fucks with that. I do. I know Pamela Anderson, at the end of the day, if she had makeup on, yes, she would look spectacular. But again, she's white. It's a little different. You're black. You're not going to look as bad as she does without makeup. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to do much. They got to do more. Okay, let me show you what's feminine. This is feminine. Let me give you an example. This is when a man tells you women need to be more feminine, this is what he likes. He likes this. He just doesn't realize it, but he does.
The answers that I've been given, so I wanted to share them to you. So I guess it's important to start this conversation out by establishing the kind of men that I personally like, right? The kind of men that I personally go for, right? And then we'll go down the long list of different types of men who like transgender women, right? So for me right now, at my big age of 29, I've dated a lot of men who do not have experience with transgender women. I've dated a lot of men who are still sifting through their feelings about transgender women.
That is a feminine male. Everything about this man is feminine. So how the fuck is a woman going to be feminine? You get it? Niggas is just into that shit. That's a feminine. If a man's telling you to be feminine, that's actually a disgrace. Tell him to go get a man. That's all you got to say. Say, why don't you just go get a man? Black women need to be more feminine. Yeah, well, what do you think that is?
Because it was just obviously two men.
You got to remember the feminine. I mean, that's feminine. Yeah. Okay. That's 100,000% of feminine. That's as feminine as you gonna get, and that's what they do. You know what I mean? Ask them. So when guys is like, "Yo, why is he saying that?"
So that's what I mean by loser.
Okay, so let me show you another feminine man. Let me show you another one. Okay. Niggas is into this shit. Niggas like these type of. Don't think they don't. They do. That's why they telling you that, because they've been watching them. See, what's been happening low key, he likes this, so he puts the pressure on you. He likes, see, gay men are very feminine. And gays know that men love a woman, right? So if a man could appeal to look like a woman, look like her, he's gonna be feminine. And this is why he comes and tells you black women need to be more feminine. Now, right here, this woman is white or Hispanic, right? Okay, this is a man, by the way. Okay? Niggas will fuck this bitch. Trust me when I tell you. So when he watches, he probably fucked with her, and now he comes back and saying, well, women need to be more feminine. Now he's telling y'all need to be more feminine. You need to be more like him.
Chasers. Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about trans dating. If you are not trans and you're watching this out of curiosity, you are more than welcome. Honestly, this video is like pretty much for everyone because there's so many misconceptions about dating with like in regards of like trans people. As a 23-year-old trans girl that transitioned when I was younger. I have a lot of experience with different types of men. Number one.
Right. So think about, she says she has a lot of experience with different types of men. How is that possible? You know why? Because a lot of niggas is fucking that. Look at the comments. Hey, I love you. I love the smile you use, how we have the repaint on canvas. Love you, Adia. Some of the women are saying they love her. The rapper pop star Tigger in the music video with Iggy. Oh, they said she was in a video with Tigger. Love these kind of videos. I got my SRS done 3 weeks earlier. Just found your channel. You imagine, yo, look at the comments. Look at the fucking views. Yeah, you got to think about what's going on here. So this is what they want you to look like. They want you to be feminine. So you think, let me take beauty tips from this transgender. And you go get your hair done like her. And a lot of white women look like this when it's unnecessary. Yes, you do need makeup, but this is over the top. It doesn't look good on women. It just doesn't. It looks good on him because he's a man. Look at the lips. Look at everything. Look at the titties.
We're just literally going to get into it. You need to remember that all of your feminine features and your feminine gestures you worked for. Everything that someone sees about you that is female and like very feminine, it didn't come easy. That's something to show. Like that is kind of like you're born with a canvas and then trans people literally have to repaint their canvas and it's your art. You need to be proud of it. Remember where you started. You always have to go back to there when you are feeling insecure or you're not sure of yourself. Be proud of who you are.
Wow. See? Now, as a woman, who the fuck could tell you how to be a woman? You know how many women are listening to her? Oh my God, thank you. You're so much of an inspiration. That's crazy. How is a man telling you how to be feminine and he's the one being feminine? You got to think about that. No man could tell you how to be feminine. You're a woman by birth, by nature. Okay? You need to tell them how to be feminine. If anything, you could tell a man how to be feminine. How the fuck a man going to say? It's because he watches all these transgenders and he's getting turned on and he feels, hey, women need to turn me on this way. That's why he's doing that. He doesn't realize it. Most of them don't. But trust me when I tell you, that's what it is. Where on else do you think it comes from? Can a man tell you how to be a woman? Right? Can he be like, yo, you need to do this? Nah, I tell you how to, your appearance. I can't tell you how to be a woman. I'm a man. You know how feminine a man would have to be to get involved into that conversation with you? I can only go but so far. Yeah, look at that. And y'all, some women embrace that shit like, yeah, you know, we love you. You're such an inspiration because there's no woman even knowing their value no more. You know, that's why he's talking. Listen to what he's saying.
Who you are and own it. Own the fact that you're trans. There's not a lot of trans people in the world. That makes us rare. We have a different experience as women, as trans women. So it is important to remember that you can't be treated like shit. What you have, you worked so hard for and you've been through hell for, because trust me on it, when you transition, no matter where you are in life, if you're in high school, middle school, college, or you're grown and you have kids, it will never be easy. So what you did came with a lot of courage and you literally went through all of it and you should be proud of that. Own the trans label that is in front of your name. Don't let anyone treat you like shit, because in our community, there's such a standard for us.
Right. In their community. You don't have a community. You're a woman. You know, having a same, no knock, but no, you know, having a sex as a female and being a man that wants to be a woman, that's a community. You don't have a community. You're a woman already. You know what I'm saying? Like, women just don't be knowing their value. That's why we lie so much to you and tell y'all so much of shit, because y'all believe too much. Like, look at what's happening here, man. Like, Listen to this guy here. Listen.
Yo, joke's on you. I'm only pretending to be a woman. Yo, I'm so tired. So living openly and authentically is like a really, really hard thing because like it requires so much effort and so much work. And being a hyper-visible trans woman and sharing experience.
Wow. Yeah. That's what it is. That's feminine. So if that's an insult if a man never tells you that. Oh, black women are not feminine enough. Then that's feminine. You as a woman can't be more feminine than that. When a man is feminine, you can't out feminine a man. That's it. He got you. You understand? Because, you know what I mean? Femininity is one thing, but being feminine is a character. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Feminine is just a character. So if you trying to, how can a lady act like a feminine lady? That's crazy. Niggas is seeing, Omar Odom and all these niggas fucking these niggas. They start to get, you know what I'm saying? They start to get peculiar. That's what's happening. Yeah, so, you got to think on that level of, niggas see that shit, he gonna act like, oh yeah, it ain't that's a woman. If she says it is, that's what it is, right? That's what they're gonna go for because of her. She's acting feminine. So you like, men, they're gonna date a woman because of her character? That's crazy. You're gonna date a man because he has a feminine ability, so now the nigga twitching his ass and you gotta think about that shit as a whole. Said this Kevin Samuels, yeah, because Kevin Samuels was gay, you know what I'm saying? So he was always talking all that femininity bullshit. That's crazy. That shouldn't come out of a man's mouth. If he would say classy, that's all you had to say. You know what I mean? Classy. Well, how the fuck you gonna say women need to be more feminine, black women? Watch. Let me show you. I got another video. This is a feminine. I'm pulling all these shits up. Watch. Right? This is another. I'll show you. This is feminine. Black women, don't try to be her either. Him. Okay? Don't try to be her. Don't try to be him. Okay?
What's up, Fort Knox? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Riley Knox, back with another video. It's been a while, but I'm back and, we talk about so many things on this channel. We do DIY, we do decor and fashion and, behind the scenes of, my performance career. And we also talk about transgender issues because, I'm transgender. Today, I wanted to talk about something that might be a little difficult for some people to hear, but it sparked because of a conversation.
Now, this is the crazy part, right? This video is about why she don't like to date black men. There's women out here that's like, oh yeah, because I agree with her. No. It's a total different experience. You are a woman. Now look at the hair. Look at the makeup, right? Flawless, right? Okay. Looks like a woman. You wear that shit, why do you have all that makeup on? Right, because you look like them. And this ain't even a drag, but even he looks draggy.
That I had earlier with a friend of mine who just happens to be a cisgender heterosexual male. And he found a study online that said that sex workers, prostitutes is what they call them, discriminate against black men.
Oh my God, yo. Kevin was very feminine. Right. Kevin Samuels was very feminine. Very feminine. So it's figured he would say that, but no real man is going to even talk about that. That's crazy. A man, that's why this is a feminine man. It's man, you can't tell me y'all don't know a black celebrity woman that got our hair done like that. Y'all gotta flip the game now, man. Let them have it. Fuck it. Respectfully, let them have it.
And we talked about that, and that's a whole another conversation for another day. But we talked about it, and he was just like, even in that industry, like black men are, because he's a black man, he couldn't understand why that was an issue, even in that industry.
This is the worst hairdo a woman could ever do. The gays got this shit on lock. This is the worst fucking hairdo that you could ever do. Everything about this, for him, it's perfect. For you, it's terrible. You should never, ever want to do your hair like this. Damn, Nate, what's wrong with that? They bumped it? No, that's their thing. That's their shit. It's not yours. It looks like Beyonce's hair. It does. Right. So what's the difference between him and Beyonce? You got to tone that shit. Beyonce's not a good dresser. She's not. Beyonce looks like a drag all the time. She does. You can't name me a female singer that actually is a good-looking dresser and natural and gorgeous. You can't. They all look like this because this is who's making them up. This is their glam squad. I'm telling you, they can't help it. That shit is crazy. The eyes, all that shit is fake. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, out of drag, he probably looks like Kevin Samuels. Your struggles is not the same struggles. They got an entirely different struggle. I don't care what you say. Entirely different. Whatever they doing with the extra, you gotta say, nah, I gotta chill on that. Start switching your game up. All that blonde hair shit, that shit is corny. And then you look at women like, and I'll give you an example. Now let's just show a few of the women what I'm talking about. Like let's look at Spice. Like, what is she doing? That shit is no different than Spice the dancehall queen. Like she's always looking crazy. That shit is necessary, yo. It's fucking unreal, man. Like. No, only people, all that color shit came from Jamaica. It did not. Drag queen started that shit. They were doing that. They was doing all that shit. You can't even Spice. What does Spice look like when she's natural? See the stupid blue hair? That shit looks crazy.
Hey.
This is a good commercial. It had the big boys in there. I like when my big brothers and doing their shit. Yeah, just look at Spice, man. Just look at this shit, man. That shit is looking ridiculous, yo. Come on, man. She's a fucking disaster. Like a damn fool. Look at that. Just does that make any fucking sense? Come on now, man. Spice hates her complexion, yo. What is she doing? Go to RuPaul's Drag Race, they all wear their hair like that. All their hair is the same goddamn color. That shit is insane. I mean, come on now. This is disturbing. What would make you say, I'm going to put this on my hair? That shit is... I just don't know, man. You gotta really, really think about what's happening. Erica Mena called her a blue monkey, then got fired. You know what? I mean, listen, you wear your hair like this, you can't get respected. Erica Mena, as fake as she is, as far as a cokehead and all and fucked up lips, but you coming out there with blue hair and you're a dark-skinned woman, come on, they're gonna destroy you. They're gonna destroy you. She ain't lie. She like a goddamn fool. Blue monkey. I don't even think I would have called her a blue fucking monkey. Oh, that's a disrespect. No, it's not a disrespect. She's disrespecting herself. That's unnecessary. Blue hair. Who the fuck would do that? Because you seen a white. Only people that's doing this drag queens and white girls. Sisters ain't doing that shit. That shit looks insane. That shit looks fucking insane, man. I'm disappointed in Spike. She stays looking like a mess. It gets worse. I'm going to see if I could even see a good video of Serena. Damn, Serena did it again. They're going to be dogging the fuck out of her. She's like, look at that. Big old feet, sneakers. How in the fuck would you put... Let me explain something to you. If you got big feet, you should never walk in a Converse store, ever. She looks fucked up, man. I don't know, man. Why they do that to the sister? Why she do it? I like her when she got her hair pulled back, though. I do like it when she does this. I like when Serena has her hair pulled back with the big pom-pom. I forgot about that. I like that. This here, remember when she used to look like this? Because she was natural. Yeah, that's Spice looks ridiculous with that shit. That shit looks dumb as, come on, man. I like Serena when she was like this. But come on now, Serena. Come on. Come on, Serena. Even the sister to the left, she looks nice, but that hairstyle's for transsexuals, man. I'm sorry. Serena, man. I can understand why she's trying to do so much. You know what I mean? And they diss her because they know that, you know what I'm saying, she can do better than that, man. She ain't got to be looking like that. She should be rocking her shit like she used to have her trademark. Look at this long, ugly ass weave, yo. That shit is disgusting. Hold on. They be killing her too. Oh my God. What is that? What are you doing? See what I mean? That's like a feminine man. I like one of the feminine men that the YouTube niggas like. They like niggas like that. See, that's the crazy shit. When a black woman look like this, they don't like you because they know it don't look right. But when a black man's doing this, oh, forget it. Forget it. He go crazy. She's a hot mess, but she could be fixed, I'm telling you. Believe me, I can make Serena look like a fine bitch. She got to be natural. She got to be natural, though. That shit right there looks horrendous. It's too much. It's too much, man. If she was white, she could get away with it. Not as a black woman. You're too dominant. It don't look right. There's just certain shit you just can't do. Not everybody could wear pink. Always remember that. Not everybody could wear that shit. And I'm just saying generally. You got cross dresses, drag queens. You want to look like a woman. That's it. You know what I mean? If everybody's trying to look like you, let that transgender chase your ass. You know what I mean? But you don't want to be looking like no fucking damn drag queen. You don't want to look like that. That ain't a good look at all. Yeah, Serena look fucked up. She just can't get it together. She ain't meet a nigga like me. I would tell her, like, yo, hold the fuck up. Like, you need to go with that old school pom-pom ponytail. She look good with that shit. That's why, look, all these videos, they dragging her. Every video, they call her ugly, every fucking thing. Okay, let's. That's her crib there. She just can't get rid of that ugly ass, that disgusting curly weave, man. I hate. Why don't she burn this shit, man? Oh my God. It's worse when you don't want to get rid of something. You know what I'm saying? Like you just don't want to. I don't know, man. This is really disgusting. Hold on, let me just see. Let me try to get a good shot of her. Let me see. The bitch is rich as a motherfucker, too. Yeah, that hair is horrible. Horrible, 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 horrible. Makeup is fucked up, everything. Everything in this shit is bad. Everything. Makeup ain't matching her hands. Yeah, this shit is actually. Nene Leakes, another one. That's another one that's doing the same shit. She just can't get it right. Because Nene Leakes wants to be white. Let's see what Nene's looking like today. Oh my God. Come on, man, with the blonde fucking weave. Come on. Look at all these girls look like drag queens. Look at this. This shit is insane, man, nigga. This is crazy. That's just the look. It's just the look that a lot of sisters is doing. You gotta stop this shit. This is not good. This is bad. This is bad. There's drag queens that could outshine her. That's crazy. You're directly dealing with drag queens when you're looking like this, because this is how they look. This is how they dress. It's just insane. Come on, Nene.
You should. And I think the girls who talk about it are the most.
These look like two gay niggas. These look like two gay niggas, man. Come on now.
Ones that wish they could have it and afford it. I'm gonna get as much stuff as I can get done. Anything that falls down, I'm gonna pick it back up. And I've been really lucky and blessed. So next time you see me, I might have a little bit of the ass. I don't know. You know.
Oh my God, sisters. Oh, y'all doing too much, man.
My biggest supporter is.
Look at the size of them fucking hands. Is this a man or a woman? Seriously, hold on. Look at the size of them.
I'm gonna get as much stuff as I can get done. Anything that falls down, I'm gonna pick it back up. And I've been really lucky and blessed. So next time you see me, I might have a little bit of the ass. I don't know. You know who my biggest.
Whoa, look at the size of them fucking hands. Skin bleaching. The fucking fingers is all black, in between, because she's bleached her skin. That's what she did. Look at the hands. Let me explain something to y'all about men. If a man is gonna date a feminine looking woman, he's gonna date a transgender or a drag queen. Let me say this again. If a black man, white man is gonna be a feminine looking woman, they're gonna fuck with drag queens and transgenders. This is ridiculous. How y'all looking like transgenders and y'all women? She even said she's gonna go get her ass then. Come on, man.
Supporter is with cosmetic stuff. Yes.
Your biggest supporter?
With getting cosmetic shit done.
I would say your man.
My husband.
Yeah. I've never had a guy dated that wasn't here for it.
He'd be like,
No, sweetie. That's bullshit. We are not supportive of that shit at all. Y'all look like drags. I'm sorry. That's why people drag black women, because they think all of y'all look like this. That's why they drag you. They're talking about them. Trust me when I tell you, you gotta keep it simple. That shit is a no-no. I'm a woman connoisseur. I couldn't fuck with those. It would fuck with me. They look like men. They don't look good.
baby, I'd be like, what you think about? He'd be like, your lips are small. Go get them done. Juice them up.
Oh, dang.
I'd be like, damn. But I stopped getting Botox for 2.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
I just recently got some recently.
I think you're so young. I don't feel like you need Botox. Like, what do you need it for?
Well, Caucasian girls start getting it at
12.
12.
I've never had it.
Okay, Caucasian girls get it at 12.
12?
Yes.
That don't make sense. Stop saying that.
Honestly, they have. They start getting it at 12.
I've never heard anybody say they let their child at 12 years old get Botox.
Girl,
That don't even make sense.
Them people rich, honey, they don't.
But still, it's not even about that. Like at 12.
Why are you trying to look like a white woman? Why? Why are you trying to look like a white woman? Why are you? Talk to me, Kitty Odo. Why are you trying to look like a white woman? Come on, y'all. Why? Why are y'all trying to look like I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Like, oh my God. Why y'all trying to look like a white woman? I'm confused. What the fuck are y'all doing? Botox, white woman, I know got it done at 12. Stop looking white. Stop trying to do that. Keep it simple, black woman. I could give you a good lesson. Email me.
I am going to go ahead and address some of the things that were said about me that you all keep asking me about. Please understand, I'm done with this conversation after that. I have real life things to worry about, and this drama stuff is not something that I want to actually put my time into, okay? But first things first, the address situation, since it's been told that I doxed or that I leaked Kita's address, let me just
I think the secret got out that a lot of niggas are fucking with transgenders and niggas want to get top. They're getting top from these motherfuckers and they want the woman to step their game up. That's what's happening. They putting the pressure on y'all. Y'all don't know these niggas be fucking niggas.
something going on. Kita texted me last night. I won't take any of your ideas because
Why? Why all the makeup? Why all the makeup? Why? That's too much. You look crazy. Sister, what? She don't look good. Sorry, nothing here. Nothing. 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 Too much makeup. Too much. Too draggy. What does she really look like? I wouldn't want to know that. Why is she hiding all that? Let me see. Hold on. That's ridiculous. Come on now, sister. Nobody's born like that. That's absolutely ridiculous. There's no that makeup had to take at least 2 hours to put on. At least 2 hours to put that shit on. And I'm being nice. At least 2 hours. Why? You putting blush in your black? How do you? We can't even see blush on a black woman. What? That looks like a transgender. I'm sorry. I thought this was a guy. I'm serious. No, I'm dead serious. No, sister, that don't look good. This looks like this. It don't look good. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. A lot of insecurity issues, man. Y'all. I don't know what part of the game y'all got to. We're competing with drag. The game is all fucked up. Y'all competing with transgenders.
Put on a lace wig. We gotta braid this hair down, okay?
This shit is crazy. I don't understand. Why would you do that? All her videos are like that? That's crazy. That's crazy. What a fucking shame, man. How do you date a woman like that? I just don't understand when you had natural beauty. Like Janet Jackson was just naturally gorgeous, right? When she was younger and coming up. Just beautiful. What happened to that? Black men do not like this shit. Trust me when I tell you, they do not. Oh, that's not true. They do not. They do not. This is a problem. Brothers do not like this shit at all. That's why everybody I'm showing you, the Nene Leakes, the other girl she was with, they ain't into that shit. Well, what about Evan Lozada? She's Puerto Rican. She could get away with that. And I know that you probably feel bad about that, but it's true. She looks like a damn white woman. She can get away with it. You can't do that. When you black, that's it. It's it. You got to go natural. Embrace that. These trans, you ain't no different looking than, I don't care, black transgender, white transgender, white drag queen, black dress, the same, whatever, one way or another, Where's the inspiration? How do these people have that much influence on your womanhood? That's crazy. She's busted. Respectfully, she is. Yeah, this is not just a black thing. Look, this is white girl, right? She's white. She's white. This is a man.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name's Chrissy. If you have not subscribed to my channel, if you've never seen one of my videos, basically I am male to female transgender. I'm 21 years old and I have been on hormones now for about 6 months. So I've made a few videos in the past, and if you haven't seen them,
I want to give a word of advice. If any transgender, any man that really likes to get in a feminine feeling and you want to appeal to a man, that's the way you're going to do it. I'm going to give the transgender woman some advice. And I'm going to give them women some advice, okay? Trans woman, you got to be feminine, all right? Black man, if you just like men, you got to be feminine. He loves that. Okay, he's all on YouTube. He loves feminine. You put your little shirt, put some tight pants on, tie your fucking damn shirt, walk around and just act feminine. He loves that. You'll be fine. Or if you in the ghetto and you in the hood, 3 o'clock in the morning, and you think you're gonna get robbed, start walking feminine. They won't do anything to you. Okay. Okay. All right. Listen, I know this is fucked up, but I don't want nobody saying I'm keeping nobody out. Black man, if you in the man and you low-key want to fuck a man, you got to be feminine. That's the only way you're going to get his attention. If y'all niggas is in prison and you want to go to jail and you don't want nobody, doing you dirty, just be feminine. Start walking around and twitching your ass. Forget it. Trust me. All them niggas going to take care of you. I promise that. Now, black woman and woman, all right? Don't do that. You don't got to do that. Just chill. Just chill out. Okay, your femininity is enough. Okay, you got a pussy, okay? That's enough. Okay? I don't give a fuck if you want to look like a dude that day. You will be fine. You're a woman. In order to appeal to a man, you gotta keep it natural. To a real man. But if a man is in the feminine woman, he gotta fuck that transgender. I'm telling you. All right? Look at this. This right here is a feminine man. Watch this.
be sure to go to my channel, hit subscribe, and watch my previous videos where I describe my transition basically month by month. I kind of skipped a couple months, but I'm back. So yeah. So I wanted to just do a little fill in on what I've been noticing as far as my transition. Now that I'm 6 months in, I wanted to address some changes that I've been seeing since the past couple months. So most recently, what I've been noticing, definitely something major, which I don't know if this happens with every trans girl, but I've noticed that my shoulders are kind of like, I've lost a lot of muscle, like upper muscle mass. So my shoulders have shrunk, if that makes sense, and become a lot more feminine. I used to think I had broad shoulders, but I either didn't have broad shoulders and I just thought it, or my shoulders actually literally got smaller. I don't know which one it is, but something's definitely happened. And I definitely enjoyed that as a, excuse me, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm sorry, I don't edit my videos because my computer, I don't have a thing to put.
Right. See the hands and all that. See, they got to do that, man. See, these niggas that y'all talk about, these men love that shit. They love all that. So they're trying to make you be him. That's what he's telling you. Like, if a man tells you to be feminine, it's because he's watching her. He's telling you to look like, just be as feminine as who? Oh, the Latin woman are feminine. No, it's not that, nigga. It's that damn trans woman is feminine. The flaming gay man is feminine. The drag queen is feminine. That's what turns him on. He's turned on by them. It got nothing to do with you. It got nothing to do with you. Y'all wasting your time. Okay? Trust me. Believe me. If you don't, but just go to YouTube and put trans women, black women dating black men. These niggas is fucking niggas like crazy. They probably fuck more men than you do. Believe me. So you don't got to do all that. You're doing too much. Right? Is there any way Sherri Shepherd to appeal to a man? Can a makeover help her out? Other than her bad shape, yes, she could even be helped out. She acts like a drag queen too. She's too loud. She's too extra. She's always telling people who she knows. She has to take etiquette. She has to come to a charm school and chill the fuck out. If you watch her interview, she just can't carry a conversation without bringing her son in there. She's always trying to show people that she's a woman. Wendy Williams used to do that. You know, they act like they act like, drag queens. They're always trying to prove to you how much of a woman they are. That's why she's over the top. Hey, girl, because you know how I take my little hair off and that's too much. You're doing too much. You know what I'm saying? So there's no, is there hope for her? I mean, again,
What kind of car you want to drive? Bugatti. And what you want to do in life?
I want to smoke cigars on a yacht with 100 women that can't look me in the eye.
And I got just the guy that'll help us do that.
All right.
Okay, we had the music there, so I don't want to show you that. I was trying to test it, but yeah. Niggas is into feminine human beings, and they just don't know how to tell you that, So if you ain't twitching enough and that nigga's twitching, he probably got a better chance of getting your man. Yeah, but Sherri Shepherd's shape is just, see, the thing is with Sherri, she's going to have a hard time because the problem is she's attracted to men that elite women want. And nobody's going to fuck that, unfortunately. You know what I mean? She's going to have to do what Wendy Williams did. Like, she's just going to have to be over the top and always talking about how good her head game is. You know what I mean? But remember, you got to wake up in the morning with Sherri, and it's just it's a lot going on there, man. It's a lot going on there. Sherri has to tone it down. She has a chance. Somebody just going to have to, somebody can coach her. You know what I mean? There's a coaching that you can do to a woman to say enough is enough. They never got Wendy Williams right. Never. Because all them damn transgenders was doing all her makeup. Nobody got her right. They never ever could get her correct. Man was saying Cheryl Underwood was sexy last week because he was praising men on Shay Shay's show. Oh, Cheryl Underwood, but Cheryl Underwood loves sisters. Okay, this is the video I was looking for. Let me show you a real good
That's ready.
This motherfucker right here. You want to see a feminine man? This is what niggas like. Okay, this is to my, if any trans woman is listening or any gay man and you curious to be with a man and that nigga loves femininity, this is how you got to do it. This is not for women though, okay? This is a man right here, okay? Feminine. This is the most feminine man I've seen on YouTube. This motherfucker right here fucks with a lot of men, a lot of brothers, okay? And you can tell. Watch the femininity. Here we go.
Hey, my lovelies. So in today's video, I really want to talk about a touchy subject. Just a disclaimer, I am a Black woman of trans experience. So yes, I am familiar with the Black community. Before I speak my piece, before y'all try to drag me, basically the topic that I'm going to be talking about, it has been buzzing all over social media. I'm going to basically explain the situation for the people who live under rocks and don't know the actual situation. It is a man named Dwight Howard. He is a professional basketball player, and basically an alleged ex-boyfriend exposed him for sexual harassment and also threatening his life. And the exposer also exposed that Dwight did attend transgender sex parties. And in the process of exposing, he did show a transgender woman who was the host of these parties, allegedly. And he did blast her pictures on social media. I just really want to speak on this because I feel like there's a lot of problems with the whole situation concerning the exposer and also the basketball player. Now, personally, my opinion, I do feel like both of the sides are wrong when it concerns the exposer and also the basketball player. One, because the exposer exposed him allegedly messing with a man and also messing with transgender women. And personally, I do feel like Dwight was wrong for threatening him just to keep a secret. And of course, with this happening, it has caused a lot of social media buzz. And I've seen so many.
See, this is the thing that y'all gotta understand. This is a big deal. Dwight Howard was at the parties. I'm telling you. That's why you got to question when a man says he needs a feminine woman. That's what he's into. Got to watch that. He's into that. Okay? This is a whole, this is what shit y'all be missing. Like, this is where all these entertainers, you know, who's going to question it? Nobody think that's a man. That's a man. Nobody would question that. Nobody would question that. So they see how they act. You see all the sassiness. What? See when a man's overly feminine, niggas that's into that femininity, that feminine shit, they in the transgenders. Okay, they like all that. Yeah, you know, all the extra. They like all that extra shit. If you want to see a feminine woman, you don't even realize it. Sexy Red. Let me give you a good example. Sexy Red, as a woman, she's a hood rat. As a transgender, niggas would fuck with her because she's feminine. Do you get what I'm saying? So look at this. This is a dude. I did this before. Look, this is a guy.
Again with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a couple of techniques that I personally use to just get my butt more in shape and just to really shape my glutes. This routine is very simple. I do this for about 4 to 5 times a week, and it really helps me get my butt in shape, especially when I don't have time to go to the gym or I have to stay at home for whatever reason. This routine is perfect for that. Just a disclaimer, I am in no way, shape, or form a professional fitness trainer. This is just tips and tricks that I have curated from multiple sources to help me improve my body. So yeah, just to put that out there. I'm just gonna go straight into the video. So without further ado, let's get started.
So I'm going to have the video playing as I'm talking, right? That's a man, right? Even when a woman talks like whatever, and then when a guy talks like a woman and he's feminine, right? When he acts feminine, then guys, I'm telling you, yo, hold on. Canary said, nigga, so when it comes to drag queens, who exactly are they emulating if it's a character he's playing? Right. Okay, great question. Well, drag queens, right? There's a deeper meaning behind drag. So I don't want to give the wrong meaning. So let me just, you know, they're supposed to be like kind of performing a woman like kind of like what's the thing called? Kind of like let me give you the right meaning. Hold on. The word's on the tip of my tongue, but hold on, pause. Let's just say, so drag queen, right? So basically, what's the thing what they do with every year they do in Brazil? They go to they're gonna probably say it in a minute. So listen, this is what a drag queen is. It's pretty much a performer. I said performer, right? So a performer, typically a man who adopts a flamboyant or parodic feminine persona with glamorous and exaggerated costumes and makeup, right? This is the meaning. So check it, right? Now you see the man, you see the size of the feet though. You see how big the feet are? See how big the feet are? That's a fucking man, yo. That is a man doing the leggings right there. There's women that's not shaped like this. There's woman that's not shit. This is a man. All right, Carnival. Right. So I'm always thinking of that. So the performance, they overdo. So the woman, look, check out the meaning. The meaning of drag queen is a drag queen is a person, usually a male, not these days, it's women too, who uses drag clothing and makeup to imitate often exaggerated female gender, signifies gender roles. Okay, what is the point of drag queen? Drags use clothes, aspects of performance to create heightened versions of masculinity, femininity, and other forms of gender expression. It is rooted acceptance and resilience, and is art form to represent freedom of expression. So, it's a gay thing regardless, right? Can a straight man do drag? While people dress as drag queens, regardless of it says gender identity, nah, you're gay if you dress gay. Come on now. Can you be a drag queen if you're a girl? Well, unfortunately, these days you can. They're starting to look like that. You know it's true.
Bell to be notified every time that I post. Bye, lovelies.
See, they like all that shit. Bye, lovelies. They're telling you, niggas like all that shit. Bye, lovelies and all that. So when they seeing them niggas walking feminine and they sitting up there twitching all that, that's the shit he likes. So that's what he like. He just covers it up, telling you something else. He likes that. That's the kinky side of that nigga. That's why Kevin Samuels started that phenomenon, because they were into that shit. Feminine looking woman. Look at how they do with their hair. Look how this is what she does her hair. Let me show you the hair. Hold on.
Hey, my lovelies. It's your girl, Sonus Love, and I am back at it again with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys me installing this gorgeous deep wave wig. So if you guys are interested in seeing the process, then please keep watching. The wig in this video is provided by Miss Coco Hair. I received their 6x6 HD closure in deep wave, and I also got this hair in 180% density. And the quality of this wig is very, very soft, and it is tangle free. The closure does come pre-plucked, and it blends very nicely into the skin. Inside the wig, it comes with 3 clips.
So any man that's in a feminine human being is gonna be into this. Feminine. You gotta watch that word. That's a very dangerous word. Very dangerous. Because if you're a woman and you're a woman, what happens when a man, your homeboy, acts like this? Okay? A nigga that's in the feminine, all that feminine shit, he's gonna be into that. Period. He could say whatever he wants, but he's gonna be into that. Believe me.
You have a...
Yeah. Watch this.
I was a little bit nervous. I don't know.
Okay, so listen, let me just show you how. Let me show you how this world is, how you gotta understand how that fucking black shithole got your heads messed it up. He got y'all fucked up and you don't even know it. Listen, I want you to listen to this video very clearly. Okay? This is what femininity looks like to that man. This is what he sees. He don't see you like this, but he finds it attractive when it's on somebody else. Okay? So just listen closely to this video here. Hold on.
I don't know how he was going to respond. Hey, my lovelies, it's your girl Sonus Love, and I am back at it again with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing another story time, and this story time is going to be of the time where he did not know I was transgender. Me only being 20 years old, I definitely did experience a lot of crazy things in my life. As I'm growing and growing, I just like to look back on these crazy moments and to share it with you guys. So you're definitely not going to want to miss this story time, because let me tell you guys, it's a mess, okay? So this story takes place about 2 years ago, and this pretty much happened weeks after I broke up with my ex-boyfriend at the time, because he did cheat on me, unfortunately. And at that time, I was in a very emotional and vulnerable stage in my life. At times, I would let my insecurities get the best of me, and I would pretty much look for any kind of validation to make me feel better about myself. And I'm sure that people who have ever been cheated on or been through a breakup know exactly what I went through at that moment. And to take my mind off of everything, I pretty much went to the gym every single day. That was like my stress reliever. That was something that was consistent in my life that I really wanted to dedicate time to. So one morning, I got up, got ready, and I was about to hit the gym. Eventually, I looked at the person's picture who was driving me, and it was a guy. Honestly, he did not look the best in his picture, so I didn't really pay any mind to it. So finally he arrived, and then I hopped in his car. Now guys, when I tell you that he looked nothing like his Uber picture, I mean, he looked nothing like his Uber picture. In real life, he was so freaking fine, okay? Just to give you guys a description of him, he was a Spanish guy. He had braces, he was pretty tall, he had a lighter skin complexion, and he had black curly hair. So he was like, guys, when I say fine, he was fine, okay? I was pretty much instantly attracted to him. So I hopped in the car and said hello. He said hi back, and we just continued about the ride. Even though I did think he was really cute, I'm definitely not the type to make the first move. I always wait for them to make the first move. Pretty much the whole car ride was actually pretty quiet, but one thing that I noticed that I would always catch him staring at me in his rearview mirror. Once I kept on catching him staring in the rearview mirror, I pretty much thought like, okay, well, I guess he must think that I'm attracted too. But I still didn't really say anything, so I kept my cool. So we were finally getting close to my destination at the gym. That's when he finally actually talked to me. It was very minimal though. Like he was very quiet with it. I noticed that as he was talking to me, he wasn't really making sense of the sentence. It was a little bit hard for him. Then I thought to myself like, oh, maybe that's why he wasn't really talking to me, because he doesn't really know how to speak English very well. But it was still kind of cute. I don't know. I can't explain it, but honestly, I thought it was so cute because it was like, let me help you. Let me take care of you. So after a couple tries, he actually got the sentence right. And he actually was giving me a compliment and asking how old I was. I remember him saying that he was either 22 to 24. I don't really remember the age. He basically just gave me a compliment and said that I was really cute and that he wanted to get to know me. At that point, I was kind of thinking to myself, like, should I not? I was fresh out of a breakup, so I didn't really look at it as something that can go serious. I just thought to myself, we'll just talk for a bit and see where it goes. So he finally dropped me off at my destination at the gym, and then he asked for my number, but I did not feel comfortable with him because I didn't really know him like that. So instead, I gave him my Snapchat. I got out the car, and then I went about my day. So I went to the gym, got ready, and started to get pumps for my workout routine. I would say about 30 minutes later, that's when he actually added me back on Snapchat. So he then messaged me and just said hello. And I noticed that he was definitely trying to talk to me in Spanish because he really did not understand English. When he was texting me in English, it was very broken. So at this point in time, I was just like, you know what? Let's just Google Translate everything, and then it'll make it easier for him so he can just speak Spanish, and then I can just Google Translate it and then give him a response in Spanish. It was a little bit of a hassle, but I gave it a shot. I didn't want to just be mean and just not talk to him because I didn't understand what he was saying. We pretty much had a really good conversation. He was really just getting to know me. You know, he was just asking me about my life, what I'm into. He let me get to know more about him. Basically, what his situation was that he just came from Mexico, and he was currently in school to become a dentist. He was very motivated. He sounded very smart. I really look for those kind of qualities in a guy, so I was instantly attracted. So a couple days went by of us just conversating and getting to know each other. That's when I finally just decided to tell him that I'm transgender. Honestly, I did not know how he was going to react, so I didn't tell him in person just for my own safety. I just told him through text and pretty much said, hey, I just wanted to let you know before anything goes further that I'm transgender and to let me know if you're okay with that or not. I kept it simple and I didn't overreact about the situation. When I initially told him through text, he was pretty surprised. He kept on telling me like, oh my God, I had no idea. I was a little bit nervous at the time because I honestly did not know how I was going to react. But surprisingly, he did act very respectfully. He was actually really sweet about it. He told me that I'm still beautiful and he accepts me for the way that I am. Being trans can definitely be hard at times. A lot of trans people get hate just for being who they are. So when you're accepted from somebody, they treat you how you should be treated. And it's
Told you. He nigga had no problem with it. He knew from the whole time. Because it was the feminine, it was her being feminine. That's what attracted him. You get it? It wasn't her being a lady. It wasn't her being a woman. It was her being feminine. And that's what turned him on. So that's why he didn't have a problem. Because he like, well, that explains it. Because you were so feminine, I should have known you was a transgender. That's why. That's why he said that.
Honestly, just a great feeling. When he told me that he was okay with it, I was definitely happy about the situation. And it kind of felt like that weight was finally being lifted off my chest, so I didn't have to worry about that later on. I feel as though I definitely do not owe anybody or have to tell anybody that I'm trans. Unless I'm going to be getting to know somebody on a relationship level, I didn't gotta tell them.
No, correction, sir. That's bullshit. You have to tell them that. Okay? Now, you don't got to tell him shit if you say he loves a feminine woman, because that's what you are. A transgender is a feminine woman, right? A gay man that's extra is feminine woman. Drag queens are feminine, right? So, you know what I mean? He knew what you was. He knew the deal. Trust me when I tell you, he knew the deal.
Nobody. So since I was talking to him in a kind of flirtatious way, I made sure to tell him beforehand. But there is one thing.
In 1984, the Air Jordan was banned from the game. Nike could have.
There's always something. So once I told him that I was transgender, he instantly started to get a lot more flirtatious. You know, he would keep complimenting me, telling me that I'm beautiful, and just really kind of overhyping the situation. He started to get a lot more sexual, you know, started asking me like,
oh, what my favorite position is. If I was there, would you let me?
You know, he was just getting a little bit too sexual. At the time, you know what, I was like, hey, I'm single. If I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it. I'm single, I'm 18, I'm living my best life. So at this point in time, I was like, you know what, whatever happens, happens. So I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I did do a little bit of flirting back because I did find him attractive, and I can. So after a couple of days of talking to each other, he asked me if I wanted to chill. So we set a time for that night to just chill in his car and just chill and just conversate, and then whatever happens, happens. A part of me was like, you know what, I'm gonna live my best life. But then another part of me was telling me, you know what, so nice girl, you are a classy woman, you need to get it together. If he tries anything with you, do not let it happen. So with that,
No, you're not a classy woman. You're a feminine woman. It's a difference. Okay? Only a classy woman could be a classy woman. You gay? But a feminine woman is not a woman. That's what you are. You're a feminine woman. You get it? That's what he was attracted. That's why he wanted to stick his dick in your throat. He's turned on by this motherfucker. Watch, listen.
hanging out, my mindset was to not have sex with him because at the end of the day, I don't really know him and he's kind of still a stranger to me. So I'm not going to sleep with somebody I don't know. So I just basically told him, like, you know, I know that we have been flirting a lot, but I don't want to give you this idea that I want to have sex with you or anything like that. Once I told him that, he told me that, oh, it's perfectly fine. It's cool. You can still chill or whatever. I don't mind. It was finally time for him to pick me up so we can hang out. I didn't get all fancy because I know that we weren't going to be going on a date or anything like that. It was just going to be a little chill sesh. I just put on some skinny jeans, some Ugg boots because it was cold at the time. And I had a nice, cute little pink jacket. And then I had my hair in a half up, half down hairstyle. He picked me up and then we just started to just drive and get to know more about each other. He was really sweet at first. He was really nice. You know, he was talking to me very regular, very respectfully at the moment. It was very hard for him to speak proper English. So we definitely did have to use.
That's why I told y'all. That's why I told y'all don't wear makeup. That's why I told you don't fuck with makeup. Because trust me when I tell you, if he had took that makeup off, they would have known it was a, you know what I mean? The makeup just covers it up. It doesn't beautify it, it covers up. What makeup does for him is a lot different than what it does for you. You understand? So why you doing the same shit he doing? Yeah, she should have been telling him that from the jump. She was wrong.
Accent was so freaking cute, you guys. I was like so attracted. I don't know what it was, but just the fact that he didn't know the language was like super attractive to me. It was a little bit difficult, but we made it work. And we were pretty much just talking, getting to know each other, learning more about each other. And we were just chilling, having a nice vibe and a nice time. So we finally actually parked in a little area and we just parked and got to know each other, started listening to some music, and we
When he wanted his dick sucked. This was this. He pulled in that little fucking area to get his dick sucked. That's why he did that. He pulled it, listened to the music because he wants to get that top from your feminine ass. I'm telling you. This is what he wanted to do. I tell you, listen to me. Listen to me. All right? Watch a man that loves feminine so much. Watch it, because this is what he like. Okay? Yo, shout out to Cinnamon, shout out to Canary. Hold on.
We were just vibing. So as we were talking, I noticed that he kept looking at my body. And all of a sudden, he started to talk to me in Spanish. Guys, when he talked to me in Spanish.
Dear Dr. K, I used to think I was never meant to be beautiful. You work within my budget.
It changed my life. Like, my whole taste in men just completely changed. I was instantly just, I was with it all. I don't know what it was about the way he spoke. It just sounded so cute and so romantic. Like, it just sounded so freaking good. And I was just so attracted to it. And once he spoke Spanish to me, guys, like, my taste literally changed just like that. I was instantly attracted to all types of guys. He literally just changed my whole taste just like that. For some reason, their language is just so attractive. I don't know what it is about their language, but when they speak it, it's just so attractive. So when he started to speak to me in Spanish, I didn't know what he was saying, but I was with it. He started speaking Spanish to me and started like licking his lips and like started kind of leaning over towards me. I was feeling all dainty and cute. You know, he was grabbing my hand. So he put his arm on my thigh. And at this point in time, I was feeling it. I was all freaking with it. I was like, I want him now. I want him right freaking now.
Wow. You want him now. And he's touching your thigh, trying to touch your dick too. Wow. Wow. I tell you, boy. I tell you, Spanish and niggas. I tell you, these niggas is into this shit, boy. Look.
Obviously, he could tell that I was feeling him, and I can tell that he was feeling me, and it was just the perfect moment. So he finally leaned over for a kiss, and then we started to make out, and y'all, I was in heaven. The way he was just like caressing me and touching me and kissing me, it just felt
Then
so
you sucked his dick. That's it. That's it. You just get to the part.
good at the time. Like, my mind was telling me no, but my body was telling me. As we were kissing more and more and just filling up on each other more and more, that's when he tried to take his pants off. Now, when he tried to take his pants off, I told him no. I kind of put myself together and was like, no, girl, you can't do this. You gotta have way more respect for yourself because you do not know this guy. I just told him, I was like, you know,
No, bro, you can't do this. Correction. No, bro, you can't do this. Okay? No, bro. Shout out to Canary. But Nate, black women always had a way to style our hair, nails, clothes, personality that was deemed too much. I think makeup is the only thing black women have gotten right. Because see, the thing is here, you got to think about it like this. This is what I'm saying, right? If this is what they're doing, you're competing with them. Because once they start kicking this femininity shit and they got dicks, it's all over for a woman. Because these niggas want all this feminine shit, right? So the gays know what to do because they're men. So they know how to portray this shit and deliver. That's why his shit's going this far. Because she was feminine, right? It turned them on. So the thing is with y'all, you got to look at it and say, well, shit, I'm not saying don't do your hair and don't do your face, but you don't got to do what he does to look like a woman. You don't got to do this much. You could wear that hair, for example, without the makeup. You know what I'm saying? He has to doll up like this every day. He can't step out the house. And a lot of y'all are doing that. You know what I'm saying? So it's different, yes. So if you're saying you think makeup is the only thing, no, but makeup is the problem. Because makeup, when it comes to makeup, overdoing makeup, putting makeup on darker skin, brown skin, the drag queens got that shit on smash. The colored hair, they got that on smash. Overdoing it, they got it on smash. So the transgender says, well, shit, you know what? I just be feminine. And the gay man could just be feminine. Either way, now you got to start thinking of, well, shit, do I need to be this extra? You know, if you're just going to be a lady, just be a lady. That's it. Let everybody try to be what they want to be. Be a lady. Because they're not requesting you to do that. They're requesting you to have your hair, have your makeup, do this with your lips. No, just be a lady. Just be a lady. Okay? You understand? Shout out to Canary. Cinnamon says, Nate, there's a trans girl on YouTube, Naomi Winter. She has an entire channel devoted to showing people how many men don't care what she tells. Oh, I see what I'm saying. Yo. That's why these niggas is talking all that feminine woman shit. I'm telling you. 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 You said Naomi. Hold on. Winter, hold on. I'm telling you. That feminine shit, watch that. See? Telling boys on Trans Monkey. Yeah. We played her. We showed a picture. We did a video with her earlier. Wow. We did a video with her earlier. Hold on.
Well, no, I don't want to do that. So after I told him that I wasn't comfortable with doing that, that's when he kind of started to get an attitude towards me, and he started to act very cold to me. He was really quiet throughout the remainder of the time. He was kind of just acting like a little baby who didn't get what he wanted. And I was kind of disappointed in that because I thought he was a lot more respectful than that, but I guess I was wrong. So without coincidence, my dad actually called me and asked me where I was. I looked at the clock and noticed that I was a little bit over curfew. So my dad got a little bit upset with me and told me to come home. I told him, I was like, hey, you know, my dad needs me to come home, so you're gonna have to drop me off back home. So he said, okay. So that's when he turned his car on and then he took me home. The whole ride there, it was very awkward. He was very quiet with me. I was just thinking, like, is he seriously gonna get upset because he didn't get none? Like, bro, I don't really know you like that. I'm not gonna have sex with you. I don't know you like that. I honestly didn't care. I brushed it off. I was like, okay.
Yeah, that nigga, he didn't get that dick sucked. He didn't want to slide. He just wanted that dick sucked. That's why he pulled his pants down. You know, you hurt his fucking feelings. You know? You heard that nigga was tired. Your father called, fucked up the whole situation. Hold on.
I'm the sassy type, so I think I should just be devious and rip the band-aid off.
Bro, I can't hear you. You said be devious and what?
Rip the band-aid off. I am Lady Boy. I am Lady Boy. I am Lady. I am Lady Boy. I am Lady Boy.
How the fuck you know?
I am Lady Boy.
He don't give a fuck.
No, you're not.
No, I'm serious.
He don't give a fuck. He don't care. You're so feminine. He doesn't give a rat's ass. Okay? So listen to me. Any gay man that's listening to me, all you got to do to that black fucking bastard, just be feminine. You'll get him all the fucking time. He's not into pussy. He's into feminine. It's a big difference. Okay? If a man is into feminine woman, he's into anybody that's feminine. If he's into pussy, it's different. These boys, these black dudes of this time, they like feminine. All that hair shit and all that. See how watch how she's acting. Look how he's acting. Watch this. Look at him. Look at him.
Damn.
Stand up.
No.
How's a good fake voice?
I am Lady Boy. I'm Lady Boy.
You change your mic. You change your mic thing.
Does it look like I'm changing anything?
Okay, now talk.
I am Lady Boy.
But that's not real, bro.
It's not real. Wake up.
What the fuck?
It's a dream. You're dreaming. Get up.
Bro, you is not a nigga, bro.
You're right. I'm a lady boy.
You is not a lady boy, whatever the fuck that is.
I am a lady boy, daddy.
Stand up.
No.
Exactly.
Okay, so you want me to prove it to you? I am trans. Second segment. Estrogen.
What is that?
Estrogen. I'm trans.
Stand up.
Damn. He don't give a fuck. He ready to suck his dick. He don't even care. Listen to me. Thank you very much. I didn't have this. We had a different girl. I didn't have this one. Cinnamon. This is a good thing you sent me. This is really good. She getting straight to it. I actually like this one better because she's straight to it. But do you see? Listen to this, right? Listen to this. And Miss Jefferson just asked an amazing question. How to tell if a man is into pussy versus femininity? What are the signs? For one, got to think of it this way, right? If a man is into pussy, he don't give a fuck what you look like. He doesn't care about your makeup. He doesn't give a fuck about your hair and makeup that you took 4 hours to do. He doesn't care about your lipstick, and he doesn't care about that. Because at the end of the day, he knows that he's in the essence of a woman. But when he's into that femininity, oh, forget it. You could be a man with balls with a bald head. If you act feminine enough, you could get his attention because that's what he's into. So most of these niggas is down low. You know, like the dude you seen with 50 that was with Young Buck and them. They're in the feminine, they love femininity. They like them, they like when people's, how you doing? They like all that. You know what I'm saying? I like a quiet little motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? She don't say much. And she's bad, they don't even know it. Goddamn, look at that. Ass shaking as she's moving, her butt is going to the left. You know what I mean? That's a man that's in the pussy. When a man is in the pussy, you ain't got to do much. He'll be like, oh, I got to get dressed. Bitch, you better come as you are. I'm downstairs already. He don't give a fuck what you look like. He ain't going to be like, yeah, do that hair, makeup, get all that, get dolled up. He don't want you coming out there looking like Little Kim. That's not necessary. You know what I'm saying? You in a subway, you get on the train, she's listening to her little headphones, she's got on a pair of regular sneakers, regular, and she bad. You're like, oh, I can imagine what that pussy must look like. But then now the feminine male walks on the thing all extra on, and how y'all doing? Yeah, bitch, talking loud on the phone, and he on there with a whole crew of his gay niggas. That nigga getting turned on by that. But if a man could care less, that shit ain't gonna turn him on because he know that loud and extra shit ain't doing nothing to me. When we thinking of, when a man's in a pussy, he could imagine things. But when you are feminine, now you entice him. You understand what I'm saying? He said, Nate, who invented tricking? I don't know. That's a good question. I think the white man did. White man and married man probably dated that shit. I'm quiet in person. I like men who are quiet. That's what I'm saying. Like you ain't got to do much. Like, he could look at you. You could look at her and know, like, she coming from work, driving a bus. See, you're a bus driver. You're a police officer. Anything. You're in uniform. And you like, yo, you are fucking bad. And she's like, I'm in my uniform. I don't give a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? That's when a man's in the pussy. You understand? But when that nigga's into feminine, everything is feminine, yeah, he's into that Nene Leakes shit. He's into women that look like drag. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to remember femininity and feminine. You got to remember, femininity you born with. Feminine, that's an act. Anybody can do that. Any man could do that. So think about it. There's nothing exclusive. Look at this guy. Look at this. Look, this is a feminine man.
Trans.
Stand up.
I am trans.
All right, stand up.
You don't believe me?
No.
Bro, I am trans.
Hell fucking no. Yo, what the fuck?
Jermaine struggled for years with dental issues before finally finding Nuvia. Listen to what he wanted most after his smile makeover.
I'm trans. I'm not lying to you.
Bro, I'm so fucking, bro, I gotta be tired as hell. Stand up. That's what I'm gonna believe you. Stand up.
No one's looking to trick you.
You still talking to him, my nigga. You listen, you're still talking. You're still talking. He's saying, he's showing you the estrogen drugs. He's showing you the masculine voice should have been enough for you to get the fuck out of there. Out. Oh, you trans? No, I'm good. That's it. But you love the femininity is taking him over. The femininity is taking him over. Just watch him. The femininity got this nigga going crazy.
Wants to live a lie with you. That's no fun.
Fuck no.
Well, I don't know what to do no more. You too busy staring at me trying to look to see if I'm trans, and I'm asking you a question.
You're trans?
You just said it, so why are you surprised? You just said that's y'all love saying that that's a trans, and then when we agreed, now it's you trans?
Like, it's just astonishing. Like, how the fuck y'all look so like.
Okay, well, nice headset. Looks like you're about to take off.
Because he's with it. All these niggas is with it. They all with it. All of them with it. Stand up. How you telling a nigga to stand up? What you want to see, nigga? He already fucking told you that's enough. And the white boy, you know he gonna suck his dick easy.
You a bitch. You a bitch. Can I see your ID real quick?
It says female. Okay, so why are you trying to be funny? You know, let me guess, you're not trying to be funny. You just asking questions. Turn on the light. Let me see you.
Turn on the light.
Turn on the light. Let me see you. You got a nice complexion. Turn on the light. Let me see you. Stop doing all that. What's going on?
What you mean? What's going on?
What's all that twist? Like you good?
Yeah, you good.
I'm good. Y'all just like, what was all that?
Was all what? Damn, hold on. Let me see real quick. Stand up.
Y'all don't even know what y'all be doing. That's the crazy part. You know what? Guess for that. Just for that, you deserve a punishment.
No, I'm not standing up.
What the? You a man? Man, that shit crazy. You a man for real?
What's the question?
It said be sleeping in my mouth.
Yeah.
Will I answer the question? That was not even real though.
Do you want it?
Y'all want it?
Would you answer it?
Hi, Naomi Winter. How you doing?
Man, I tell you, you're gonna look at men differently now after this shit. Watch a nigga that watch a man that likes a feminine woman. Be careful with that. Canary says, so if a baddie is giving an average man the time of day, may just be a trend. No. What it is this, right? I'm glad that's a good question, by the way. That's a baddie is a woman. So if it happens to be a trans, it's a trans. You see how that's why she identified herself and said I'm a trans, because that's what they're supposed to do. So if it appeared to be a baddie and you find out it's a trans, it's no longer a baddie, it's a man. So once the man says it's a man and you into that, you're going to ask stupid questions like, yo, stand up, all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So once a baddie tells you I'm a trans, that's it. If you're in the pussy. But if you just in the feminine man, you'll fuck around with it. Damn, man. 7 years. Salute to you, Michael, man. 7 years you've been rolling with me. I appreciate that, bro. Salute. Miss Jefferson said, wait till they get trans and the pop the balloon, they're going to bag all the niggas. I'm telling you. Feminine. You got to watch that. So sometimes you could still be a bad chick and don't even do a lot. I'm telling you. You'd be surprised. What kind of ID? I heard they had one already. What kind of ID can trans get? Does it reflect the true gender? I'm not sure. Simeon would know. Yeah. But this is a regular day. Again, you got a man that's in the pussy, a man that's in the feminine. Feminine. Gotta watch that. Because the thing is, it's like this. If you in the femininity, a man could deliver that, right? But a man can't deliver if you in a pussy. If he know he got a dick down there and you in the pussy, he's going to tell you, I got a dick. You're like, nah, I'm good, B. You know what I'm saying? That's it. The Ninja Turtle balloon show dating the trans woman he is, right? I heard about that fucking clown. But yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, listen, I think enough is enough. This was a good video, by the way, because all she's doing is telling the truth to all these different men, and they all with it. Hold on.
Approval of him. Like, your friend was not going to agree with you. You still looking at him for approval. You a grown ass man and you still looking at your mother friend like you 6 years old.
18. I'm 18. What are you looking
Look, you still looking at him all goofy. I'm 18. Right here. You as a mother.
YouTube.
Oh, the YouTuber. No.
You have like a really good camera.
You also have like a really good face.
Huh?
You have a really good face.
Thanks. You have a really good face too.
So do you want to make out in the bathroom stall?
Yeah. We can make out through the camera.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah, you could be down for it.
I'm serious.
When you come to Mexico.
Mexico? You're Mexican?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you look European.
Like I was born here.
Oh,
That's it.
So are you mixed with anything?
No.
No?
Not really. Like I guess my ancestors were from Europe or something, but like my dad and mom are from here.
That is beautiful. Well, no, you're not gonna like me. I'm sorry, I can't come over there because they're gonna kill me because I am a lady boy.
You're a lady boy?
I'm a lady boy.
Damn, I wouldn't have noticed.
You're not supposed to, baby. That's the thing about lady boys. You don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't have. You would have fooled me, honestly.
I don't want to fool you. I want you to know.
That's great. Honestly, that's great.
It is.
I respect it.
Thank you. I appreciate that, my love. I'm sorry. I didn't say anything.
You look like an IMVU character.
I look like a what? IMVU character. You want to play? Let's play IMVU, babe. You know.
No.
But sister, they made it after me. They made the face after me. I'm VU.
Built like you built in with like that.
But I'm VU. Like I'm the VU. I'm VU. Like log on, you gonna see me. I'm the VU. Print me out. How old are you?
Old enough.
Why you got an attitude, Miss Moody? I'm sorry, Miss Mackerel. Like, calm down. Like, Miss Thing. What I do? Oh. You moody. Big moody.
I don't know. Come on, bro. Like, it's a man.
Why would I be a man? So first I look like an IMVU character, then I look like a man. Like, yeah, this is men. This is men. Like, this is a men. Like, yes, men. Huh, I can't hear you. What? Why are you upset? I thought we was the same community. I thought he was gay. Why y'all think I was just calling him Miss Thing and everything? I really thought he was gay. I'm trans, bye.
Wait, you want to talk to my cousin? Yeah.
No, that's not what trans women like.
Okay, he's straight though. You see how dude was like, I'm good. That's it. Yeah. It's listen, it's incredible, man. But understand the difference of your femininity, being feminine, and your pussy, because your pussy is your woman. So let's just say your womanhood, your femininity is your womanhood, right? That's who you are. That's a woman. Can't take that away from you biologically. You're improving. But you're feminine. Being feminine is an act. Watch that. Watch that. Fucking videos are fire. Hustles are good. Because what I like about that transgender's videos is because, number one, is showing you the power of how feminine nature can get a man enticed. They work there. They do it with their hair, the makeup, everything. She's talking, you know what I mean? So with a woman, she has to say, well, damn, like, well, they act like us. So if they act like you, then you got to realize that, well, he couldn't come there with his afro without his makeup. He has to take the estrogen to change his voice and all, you know what I mean? So there's a lot. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's real. So is the man, if you hear a dude and he's like, listen, I just like me, you know, nice looking woman, nice little body, you know, that's just woman shit, right? You know, nothing wrong with that. But when that nigga start talking about, well, you know, I usually go to different countries because women are more feminine over there, and American women, right. That means he could get caught out there with one of them, easy. And he gonna fuck with it because the feminine nature is gonna take the feminine impression, not even nature, the feminine vibe, the feminine energy is gonna take so much power of him, he's not gonna deny it. That's why he kept saying stand up. He didn't want to believe it because the more and more he talked, the more and more he was turned on. If she had put out the dick on him, he would have probably been like, damn, that shit look good. You know what I'm saying? Black women don't know how many niggas would smash trans. I'm telling you, they don't know that shit. And this is showing it. Like, yeah, like femininity, like the feminine thing is an act. Like, again, like, it's an act. Like, it's not the same thing where a guy tells you it's just again, look at the LGBTQ community. Whether it's trans woman, whether it's a gay flamboyant man, whether it's a drag queen, they're all feminine. Okay? That's the lingo they use in their community. Masculine would be the guy that don't look like it. And then you got the feminine one. And that feminine one delivers that because he knows what men like. I'm telling you, see? I'm telling you. So that's you got to think about it. So again, you ain't got to do much. Keep it simple, keep it natural. And when that nigga telling you, yo, you should do this, you should do that. And he like, I remember when Nate was telling me, look at Nicki Minaj, look at all these girls, they over the top. That's over the top. That's over the top. How you throwing, it's too much, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you learned a bundle here. I think I shared enough, you know what I'm saying? It's a difference. It's a difference. So look how this is feminine. She has feminine energy.
What do y'all like?
So I'll teach you. Bye.
And I gotta get my pop.
Thank you. Hi, Chris.
What's going on, Naomi?
I like you. Something about me is I don't know if it's like the masculinity that you possess, that you can just sit there and look so, you know.
Told you. See, now watch it. Now he running game on the nigga, right? Watch how she run game on him. Watch. Talking to that masculine, feminine, watch.
Elegant and arrogant at the same time, to the point where I just want to go over there and swallow you to oblivion and not come up for air and then let you take my life personally and then never attend my funeral. That's the type of energy that you give me.
Well, I'm glad I'm giving you that type of vibe, Naomi. I'm really glad you're feeling that type of energy. In general, looking at me and being able to feel that you could do such a thing.
Oh, ate me up. I love
that.
He told me no.
In the kindliest way, beautiful. But this conversation is getting somewhere, but I want to know what this lovely thing you got going on here.
What do I have going on?
I don't know this. Can I point out the expertise in my end? Can I point out what I see?
Sure.
Accept this beautiful self that's being on display.
Right.
Got a nice green screen going on back there.
This is my room. So for example.
I like it.
Okay.
Those are fish going on your TV back there.
Apple TV, 4K Retina display. Make sure you shop.
Relax, Naomi.
No, I'm giving promo and commercial.
How old are you?
23.
Are you an actual person?
Yeah.
You have like a YouTube or something?
No. I want to be a streamer. I'm a gamer though.
What you game?
I am PlayStation and I play 5M.
What's that?
It's like a modded GTA.
I get you.
I was in New York. I'm going back. I want New York to see me like this.
Oh, well, why doesn't New York see you like that?
You want to see what New York see me like? But I'm actually like kind of disappointed.
Why you say that? You didn't right now?
No, I tried something new and I just
These two niggas is vibing like crazy. Two niggas is vibing heavy because of that feminine, all that talk she's doing that's turning him the fuck on. Listen, straight women don't do this. I'm telling you, women don't even do this. Women don't talk like this.
I didn't like it.
I think you did great there. Was it the hair that you put too much on? Or was
No,
it...
I just feel like the curly look, like, you know, that wasn't my regular like look. Like, you know, I like the long down my back, right? Or then I wear my natural hair out and put it in a ponytail, like, you know, small stuff like that. But
that makes sense.
It was just it was different.
That makes sense. I'm not gonna lie. I knew it was the hair because I'm like, the makeup was eaten. I saw that, but then I was like, wait a second, for sure. The way it's like, it looked like, not like you maybe could have had, it maybe that day. You know how pictures come with like a day. You know that day you're like anxious. You know, you probably, there's a whole lot.
He knows it's a man. He knows this. He knows it. He knows it. He knows it because that's overly, that's not normal. A regular woman doesn't talk like this.
The things that come together. Like right now, it's calm, it's cool. You're not expecting nothing. You know, you're just like, what? The gas was
for the amount of heat that I'm gonna put on this. See how thick that looks? See how thick my hair just got?
Your hair's already thick though.
No, this isn't thick to me. Right? Per year. Follow me though, so I can follow you back because I'm about to get off this no more. Can you go ahead and follow my Instagram? Stop playing that game. Oh. I like what I like and I like what I see. I want you to follow my Instagram.
See? That's that feminine. That's what he like. Yep. That's what he like. That's what they that feminine shit. So you got to think about it. What do you put men that say we need to be more feminine? Fuck that. Just be a lady. If he tells you to be a lady, that's fine. Once that nigga starts telling you to be feminine, that's a whole different fucking level. Okay? Because his homeboy can do all that. Okay? He can't be a lady. He can't act like a lady. He could act like a lady, but he can't be a lady. You could be a lady. You know what I'm saying? That you see the difference? Sherry Shepherd could be a lady, but he can't biologically be a lady, but he could be feminine. Okay? All right? All right? All right. So ladies, let me just give you a simple tip. Okay? I'm going to do this again. Keep it simple. Trust me when I tell you. Okay? All that over the top shit is they got that on Smash right now. So you're competing with that, and that doesn't look good. You know what I mean? The fact that there's women that you may know, my own girls like that, that's over the top. It's too much. It's too much. That's what drags do. Drag queens do that. Let them do what they do. That's why you see that. Listen to the game. Listen how she's talking. She got game for day. I said, nigga, girls don't talk like this.
Gold. You know what I mean? Or black, silver, black, whatever. But black is black. You just got to make sure how you put the black, where you put the black, how you wear the black. See? Hey. Ate it.
Wait, Chris, go ahead and follow my Instagram, bro. You broke my character.
Why do I gotta do that for you?
Why can't you follow me? Why can't we be friends? Why? Hold on. Now you just broke my character. I can't even get it serious no more. Can you go ahead and follow my Instagram? Stop playing that game.
Two queens. That's two queens right there. That feminine fucking nature. I'm telling you, that feminine energy. He going crazy. He ready to stick his whole tongue up her asshole. Okay. Well, that's it. There you go. Feminine. Okay. Black woman, you're competing with the black male. You're competing with drag queens, period. Best tips for your own appearance is to keep it simple. And always, if you got any more questions, shoot me on my email and I'll leave it right on the band on the bottom. Okay? Just shoot me in my email. Listen to me. Keep it simple. All right? If there's anything you want to go to, you can go, be a lady. That's what you're dressing. That's what your simple hair. That's what the simple makeup, the simple colors, the over the top, no talk too much. Keep it simple. Believe me. Okay, the gays got that shit on smash. They already got it. All right? Gays know what to do to entice a man that's in the feminine. That's why they become feminine. Keep it simple and natural because they don't do that, right? See how over the top? See how over the top she is? Watch. This is over the top. Just watch. Just watch all her nature. Let me go through it with you. Watch. Let me show you how they talk. Watch.
Oh, right there. Keep it. Stay right there. Stay right. No, lean back.
Mar, hello.
Did you see that? Did you see that?
You know who you look like? You look like that cute boy that was on Despicable Me. You know, you look good. You can get your dick sucked. Oh, right there. Keep it. Stay right there. Stay right. No, lean back.
Mar, hello. You got a big yes or no, yes or no.
Ollie and Anna seem so perfect.
Okay, so you got enough. Now I'm not on IG anymore. Unfortunately, kicked me off. But I went, keep it simple. Yep. Wear your own natural hair. Okay. Learn to style it. You know, whether you keep it, whatever way it is, keep it simple. If you're going to perm it, keep it simple. Keep hair simple. Because when they don't go hardcore. They're extra. Don't be extra. You're a woman. You ain't got to be extra. If you're a man and you're feminine, yes, you got to be extra, but you ain't got to do that as a woman. Believe me when I tell you, you ain't got to do that. Keep it simple. Okay? Anything loud, don't be loud in public. Don't talk fucking loud. Oh, that's feminine nature. Let them do that. You don't do that. You're a woman. Okay? If you want to be a woman or you could be a lady, pick one. You know what I'm saying? Natural hair, good skin. Yeah, keep it simple. You're a woman already. You ain't got to go to the doctor to be a woman. You're a woman already. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go to the doctor. You ain't got to put on tons of this makeup shit. You're doing too much. This is what turn these niggas on. You know what I'm saying? Thank you very much, Miss Jefferson. Thank you for being here from the beginning. So I'm going to, listen, I forgot the sister's name, but she was the one that told me to do this yesterday, and she wanted tips on how women could work on their appearance. And I said, keep it simple. Take it from me. I can't express that any better. When you're simple, a man that loves a woman, it doesn't matter how you look. You could come out the house looking like who did it and ran. The gay nigga's always gonna have to be a little extra because his feminine, that's what he has to do. Listen, you could keep it simple and get a man, and he could be extra and get a man. Everybody's gonna eat, right? He's gonna get a man too. I ain't saying he won't, he will. You know, you got one of your homeboys and he walk down the street extra like ow, and do all that shit. Niggas is gonna fuck him. And niggas will fuck you because you quiet. But, you know, niggas is in the men, you know, this feminine, nigga, that's just what it's gonna be. Thank you, Canary 45. I appreciate that. She said, y'all just said this is some of my best work. I really appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because thank you. Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you. Listen, you know what I'm saying? Look, and I have my gay brother here. Thank you, Canary. Thank you. Thank you very much. She says, straight men these days know they have to question most women's womanhood because of trans women. Keeping it simple and natural is the best tip anyone could give. That coming from you, bro, I know I'm doing the right thing. Thank you. And thank you for everybody let me share their videos today. Thank you. I'm attracted to rich man, well-off man, with no makeup and natural. Oh, you attracted, right. You attract them. Listen to me. Believe me, the essence of a woman. I just showed you a foot the other day. I showed you a foot, fuck toes. I showed you a foot and said, oh my goodness, what that does to me as a man. There's so many different imaginations and she's just showing her foot without a word. Thank you, Michael. Thank you for that super sticker. Thank you. Cinnamon validates the situation here because he knows I'm, you know what I'm saying? Man. Wow. We got it now. Yes, we got it now. Now you get it? Oh, woman ain't feminine enough? Gay man, you got it. Transgender, you got it. Drag queens, you got it. Y'all could deliver that feminine, no question. You got that. Okay? Flamboyant gay man, you got that. And that's good. It works. It does. But there's another side. And it's a woman. You understand? And she ain't got to do that. She ain't got to do much. What you do works. It does. It does. It works for them. But over here, all she got to do is keep it simple. She said, if a nigga say feminine to me, gay nigga, no question. I'm telling you, anybody says feminine, he's gay. That's their word. Ask gay men. Gay men use that. They use feminine and femme, that's their shit. They stamp that. So how the fuck is a straight man talking about a woman used to be feminine? I don't give a fuck if I see you in pajamas with a fucking what's that little shit they put on their head? The bonnet, the bond, whatever, and you walking around, it still doesn't matter. Yeah, you may look a little bummy, but you still a woman. Period. At the end of the day, them clothes come off, you are a woman. You extra, you loud, nah, you ain't gotta do all that. I'm hood, I'm this. No, nobody, a hood gay nigga is more fucking lit than anybody. So no, just keep it simple. And we'll do a part 2 on this. Now we're gonna get deep on the gear, okay? We'll get deeper on the hair, we'll get deeper. Keep it simple. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I really appreciate and love you all. Cinnamon, Miss Jefferson, if I forgot to name you, I thank you. We was here for 3 hours, almost 4 hours. Thank you. Good night, everybody. I love y'all. Peace.